I don't have anything funny to say for this video, but apparently if you just say, for the boys...
Prescription at the drugstore. I remember the first time that I realized I'm getting old and life is a nightmare. I'm getting old, I just found my first gray hair. Nobody cares cause all the kids in today's pop scene were born after 1999. I will say goodbye, I'm getting older all the time, and no, I'm not as relevant. My old songs are pretty sweet. Please don't mind what I'm trying to say, cause I like the nostalgia when I hear you. Tell me my band is here to stay, even though we don't want to change. Modern musicians really freaking blow.
Hey, it's Wednesday. I'm here. I'm hanging out. What's going on, everybody? I saw the chat was kind of popping before we got started. Where are the boys? The boys are not here yet. They will be. I might have to ring one or two of them before that happens. Yes, I know. I only have certain days to do it. Yeah, we're going to talk about Tim. He's on the list. We're going to go through the docket. Yeah, see, here we go indeed. Ahoy there. Fuck. Christian Carpenter. Yeah, what's going on? Nikki's here. Hello. Okay. Good evening, Hole and Holes. I'm working on a Trump video. That's the only thing I have going on right now. Oh, okay. Ray, fix your fucking there we go. There's Ray. He's here.
Yeah.
Ray.
What's up?
Carl will be here. Yo, what's up, Shep? I'm working on a Trump video because I told it's actually just for my immediate family, but I'm just gonna release it because there's certain members of my family that are not convinced. Will Jorn be making an appearance? I don't think so. I know that's the only reason that anyone on that side cares. I don't know. He might. I have no idea. It's up to him. Has Jorn been on the internet? I've heard conflicting reports. I have no idea. He shouldn't be. We talked about it. I think that's what's best for him, is to just don't. Like a somebody. Thank you. So other than that, once the first snow falls, I'll be back to Biden videos again, because it's, again, in Skyrim. So, and I feel like it's better filmed in the snow. And fuck you if you don't like it. Also, don't forget, election night stream. That's Tuesday. It's 2 weeks from now, I think. That's happening. That's cool. Love you too. Kiss, kiss. And then Friday, watch party. Ray, are you coming over Friday?
Sure.
For the Joe Rogan thing?
Sure.
I don't think that'll be live, but we might talk about it afterwards on the stream, I think.
Okay.
So that's what we've got going on. I had a filibuster video ready, but I don't need to do that because everybody's fucking here. Tonight, talking about Tim Pool. Tim Pool quit. Yay! Hooray! He's finally dead. Just kidding. But that'll be later. Well, it's been a plot twist. Also, fucking more asmongold shit, which is crazy because I didn't think we'd be talking about this 8 days later.
Is it still going on?
Yeah, it's literally still going on. They made a website. The Roach Lord. Lord continues to persist. Queers for Palestine. Something interesting happened recently with that. And we're going to be talking about Riverside County, California, for all the reasons you don't think we're going to. So there's that. So I just got to switch the screens over. And
are there actually queers for Palestine?
You didn't know about this?
Well, I just assumed they No, I just assumed they wouldn't be for Palestine because, Islam like murders gays and blacks and,
Yeah, chickens for KFC, right? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, there are queers for Palestine. The fucking I've seen signs in town actually. Up in not in my town, but Glens
I guess
Falls is like
it's
the center of everything.
I guess it's kind of like the same thing as being an ally for the trannies when they just transition and kill themselves. That's a real ally to somebody to promote their
That's
suicide.
great. There's going to be a lot of hate speech on this, so I plan on probably.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hate speech is the only real speech.
Anything Democrats don't like, apparently. I meant to get something together, and I am going to eventually. But Maestro Zikos, the guy who does all of the YouTube poop style song parodies, like with Donald Trump, he was fucking yoinked. They took down like, I don't know, probably like 20 or 30 of his videos. They're just gorn. But I'm working on something about that. I just wanted it to look a little better. Fucking Christ. There's never a better way to do this. This is what I need. I need a retard that can fucking just handle the controls and just be like, okay, now cue up this fucking thing. I need a goober. I'm hiring. Oh, fuck. Oh, I know. I didn't nut. I'm not about to come. Anyway.
I'm going to come.
1,100.
All right. So I'll move this back over here. I thought I was going to. So I took the 2-hour show and I clipped it up into, I think, like 10 minutes. So all of your questions will be answered tonight. Smokey specifically. Smokey 2.50. Or is it 5.9? I can't see from here.
It's 5'9".
Okay. You gay.
Yeah,
Yo,
fuck you too.
What's going on? I love all the people. They're coming back. See, fucking Carl, you were right. I just have to actually stream on a regular basis.
I freaking told you, William.
I know. I'm gay. I'm big fucking gay. All right. Have you always been gay?
Hey, Smokey.
Yeah,
Oh,
bud. What's
God.
up?
When I snap my fingers, you will forget that you were ever gay. And I just snap my fingers.
Well done, buddy. Well done.
I didn't tell him
Oh,
ahead of
no,
time.
I still remember the time the guy sucked my dick at the football match. Sorry.
That's okay, man. You didn't suck his dick. A hole's a hole, brother.
I mentioned that in passing at the football match. What are you, fucking European? What are you, fucking gay? What are you, Bill? I need a few things here before we get started. It's fine. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper tonight in memoriam of the fucking Roach Lord and the rat sewer. Yeah, so Cisco, I might open it up at the end, but Ray, have you heard from anybody on the server?
I was talking to Mike earlier, but he stayed up for way too long playing fucking RuneScape, so he's probably not on right now. All right,
doesn't
look like
anybody
else is on
want
right
to
now.
come in, I'll let them in.
Right.
I put the link in general in the server, so it should be pretty easy to find.
I could probably reach out to Zeldin. I saw he was on. If you want to, that would be an interesting conversation between Zeldin and Smokey. I'll tell you that.
I love Goha. I love fucking Zeldin, and
Mike was the other one you met.
Mike, yeah. I know you just said his name, but I was thinking of somebody else, and then I realized I probably shouldn't say his name because there's a thing going on. But right now. I want to chat with John. Well, do you see fucking John here? You know what? I'll tell you what. There's a link in the description if somebody. I'm gonna pull a Brett Keane right now, and so is Tim in a minute here. I'm gonna pull a Brett Keane. There's a link in the description to buy coffee. If you can get 15% off. Use my fucking coupon code. Use my link. Buy some coffee.
They've got fall flavors with a tree on the front with the fall foliage.
I'll make it easy. 12 orders. 12 orders, and I will call John and get him on. I'm sure you fucking do. all the way to the back. Vroom vroom from the back. Anyway, yeah. All right, let's just get on with the show.
1,135 episodes of this show. Holy smokes. It's been a long time. It's a lot of work from a lot of people, and a lot of good times, a lot of bad times, but a lot of good fun. And this strong possibility that the show is over. Strong possibility.
The title is I may be the last show. And you're talking about Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
What
The
happened?
reason why it's called In Real Life is because I do my morning show, and then I was like, I can do my morning show from the road. So I went on Joe Rogan's show, and I told them all, you're nuts. I'm going to build a van and go live down by the river. And I was only half kidding. I told them I was only.
Two things. I look like Amazon presents Gandalf the Grey. The second thing is, I'm telling you, you got to order the coffee. Order the coffee, and then I'll call him. I'm not summoning monkeys unless I'm making some fucking money. And yeah, we are fucking sponsored. Ad in the middle of the show.
You look like Agent Smith on ayahuasca, bro.
Yeah, you look like the Jew Matrix.
Ray,
Get the yarmulke out.
Don't bring Kat into this.
Okay,
Her username is ayahuasca banana hammock.
that's cool. At least it's not like the microwaved hot dog like I was told about.
Yeah, I know. I remember that story. I will summon Kat later when she's home from work.
Oh, good. I miss being called the N-word.
Oh, you cut out. I almost thought you were going to say the N-word and it was going to cut you perfectly. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I
right.
did the self-censor for you.
That's good. That's fantastic. So,
Speaking of the N-word, where's Kat?
well, we just said that. Are you deaf? Jesus Christ. Upgrade your audio inputs, you fucking clown. Did I fuck my audio? I don't know. Oh yeah, Mindbreaker's here. Hi. Anyway. All right, moving on.
Half kidding. I built a van with a computer
Yeah,
and a
it's
studio.
legit.
I think I remember that video you posting. You like you had a van in the background.
Yeah,
you were
it
building
was
up.
it's
I
on
remember
this
that video.
channel.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're here at the old studio. The old studio where it all began. Actually, it didn't begin here. It began in Jersey, but Raymond's hanging out too.
What's up, guys?
And actually, I was planning on not doing a show at all, but Dave's here. He traveled all the way here. I felt kind of bad that like all of this begins to happen right when he's showing up, and I kind of was like, oh man, I might, I don't want to screw Dave over. What it comes down to is we had our like, I don't know, 12th studio failure this morning.
The new one.
Yeah, the new studio failed, and
See, this is what I heard was that the fucking studio collapsed.
Well,
I heard that the studio collapsed, but they called it a studio failure. So I don't know what the fuck that's about. Can't confirm or deny. But like apparently the internet wasn't working or the fucking cameras or whatever. And somehow I managed to make this work in my fucking basement. So that's pretty sad.
my attitude with that is kind of just like, yeah, if we can't.
Yeah, not gonna lie, Dave Landau is not funny. He wasn't funny on Crowder. He's not funny on his show. I don't think he's a bad person. I just think that he's not funny. So me and him have a lot in common.
that's kind of a bad person.
Well, like the number one crime, like I find myself entertaining. If I didn't, I wouldn't do this. But I understand that I am an acquired taste, right? Kind of like how your own urine is an acquired taste when you're in the desert, dehydrated.
I mean, I drink my own urine because it's warm and sterile.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's the cleanest fucking bodily fluid you had. Can't drink cum like that. Tried it.
I bet you have.
Mm.
What part
Just
of the tour
one.
is that in?
Actually, it was twice. I was going to say it was one time, but I remember there's a second time. The first time was a test fire. Oh,
I worry
Carl
about
left.
you.
Carl left. Oh, he's back. Okay.
You had enough of your shit, bro.
He had to vomit. He had to go vomit. All right. Moving on.
Can't make cameras and a computer work. And despite all the previous failures we've had, there's not a single person here who can make sure that either the studio is operating or secondary studio is operating. We've gotten to a point in the company where everyone's kind of just kicked their feet up and said, I'm doing what I need to be doing. Ridiculous company, but
Basically, he's accusing all of his employees of quiet quitting.
Right?
Where they just do the
I like
Yeah,
how
that's-
he's sitting there in front of his employees saying his employees are shit. To his whole
he has
freaking
two of his
channel.
fucking employees on the panel. It's two of his employees and Dave Landau. I fucking, they're sitting there behind the cameras. There's a guy pushing the button like, next camera, next camera. Oh, I'm a faggot. Oh, I'm leaving. Oh, okay. It's a fucking, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you're talking about me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're going to discuss anti-Semitism later. Fuck off. Fuck off, Ronan. Fuck off, Boki. You fucking Filipino fuck. Why don't you go make me an egg roll? Fuck. Hit me with the anti-Semitism shit. Oh, and by the way, I just found out I am no longer allowed to stream on X. I have to pay to stream on X, so I'm not doing that. If I thought anyone would fucking see it, like I have I think it's like somewhere between 150 and 300 followers over there, whatever the fuck those things are.
We are definitely
And-
streaming on X when I come back.
Yeah, we have to pay for it though.
That's all right.
And
I'll
I
pay
haven't-
for it. Whatever.
I would pay for it if we were cash positive on the fucking coffee.
Well, that's
bars.
because you're a giant vagina and you don't have.
By
any
the way,
business
there's a link in
tax.
the description, coffeebrandcoffee.com. Save 15% with the link and the promo code.
Oh,
There's all kinds
God,
of
you're
stuff.
so bad at this.
I like the double caffeinated personally. Oh, by the way, we're working on My Pillow. I did the thing today.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
And and if I get it, they're sending me a fucking pillow.
You know what?
They're sending me a pillow, I will use it.
definitely buy a pillow at that point.
I have to redo Scentbird or pay for upgraded Google storage.
Wait, how much does Daddy Elon want to stream on Twitter?
$8 a month.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's not a lot, but I pay for like 30 streaming services.
Those shekels
getting-
add up, man.
You are
I-
such a fucking Jew.
Just stream on
I
Kick.
mean, I will probably. Yes, we discussed.
It's
Kick.
it's okay, chat. Do not be worried. When I come back, I will cover that monumentous expense of $8 a month so that we can stream to Twitter. In fact, I'll pay for Will's too so that he can also stream to Twitter. And we can both stream the Twitter.
Well, I
and
got
be happy
banned
about
from
it.
Twitter. I got banned from Twitter, and you know whose phone number I'm using for that fucking horse shit. So it'll be real fucking easy for you. Also, fuck your god, Enwa.
Oh, fuck you. I'm going to go clean my plate. I'll be right back.
Drink it out of cups. Okay.
Not my chair,
gonna-
not my problem.
Not you. I know your third chair. You saw it.
I did see
Ray
it.
saw the outro, and he was pleased with it. He saw
I
it.
was
And
surprised.
It was good. He's just sitting there looking over his copy of the Dow. He sees it out of the corner of his eye.
Yep.
Love stricken. I'm waiting for Carl to get back on account of the fact that I want him to see this because he's the one with all the fucking questions. And there's a twist ending. And I want him to see
Oh.
it. Yeah. So we're filibustering now.
Oh, I see.
Hell yeah. Don't you just love a fucking meandering sentence that has no point and is just used to fill time? Isn't that something?
I like to
Yeah.
listen to this.
Sorry.
All right. Nice.
Got to add a little ear rape in there.
Have you seen the clip of Alex Jones? They took he was walking down the street or something, and a reporter threw something at him, and he goes, "Get back here, you coward!" And somebody
Yeah.
took that clip and edited it into
You're not a
RuneScape.
reporter. You're a fake and a fraud. And then he chases him.
They edited that clip into RuneScape as if he's in the wilderness. The fucking
I saw
player
that.
versus
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
It's so funny to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Takeaway's a neat fella. That sounds like word salad to me. It was supposed to be. I'm practicing my Kamala Harris new character on the Shorts channel. Hell yeah. You want immigration fees? No fucking way. No way. So, Burgers by Vaughn. I have no fucking idea what that means. I'm not clued into the whole cow community anymore. I have no fucking idea. Honestly, I don't want any fucking part of it that much unless somebody's fucking paying me. But that's because I'm a cunt. But you all knew that. I had some pretty interesting conversations with people this week. I'm feeling a lot better. Taking responsibility for the gift I've been given of an enormous cock, among other things, but that wasn't actually it. I don't like the self-aggrandizing. I appreciate everyone's well-wishing, though. I appreciate everyone's fucking, gassing me up and whatnot. You know who you are. You know who the fuck you are. That's the thing about a pipe. You're really not supposed to talk. It's supposed to be sort of a meditative experience. Yeah, I think that's out. All right, I ain't waiting for him any longer. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Ray dropped. Now it's just me. Whatever.
So when I left, I'm like, I've got a lot saved. I had a couple $100,000 that I had saved getting paid all this money from this company. You know, like I basically saved all my money always. Worked at Vice, saved it all. Then went to Fusion, saved it all. And when I left, I was like, okay, so several months, the money's just going down. And I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking like,
yeah, Ray's shit dies frequently. It's his computer. Are you on your computer? Yeah, you must be, right? Raymond.
Yeah, sorry, my computer crashed.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. I fucking said that shit. I was in the middle of explaining. I was like, yeah, he's overclocked this fucking
dude, it's crazy because I had my computer on for the past like 3 days doing something without turning it off and no problems. And then he's
got a compact desk computer from 1994. It's running Windows 98 on it somehow. He's re-imaged it. I don't know. Yeah.
Yep.
He's overclocked the CPU just to play RuneScape in glorious 480p on 20 frames per second. It's a really good. It's a sight to see.
I mean, to be fair, I was playing on 12 FPS for a while on my laptop. Still did all the things.
Wow, I was joking. Okay. Fair. It's fucking 10 hours to load a JPEG. AOL was a hell of a ride. Yeah. Okay. We can move on now.
like, man, if I don't turn this around, if I keep if I use this money only right now to live, maybe I can stretch it out for 4 years. You know, like don't stop now. I mean, we seem to we're on a roll.
Yeah.
There is some reality that I think I've talked about before though, but I used to get on youtube.com/timcast, the 4 p.m. video, a single half an hour video would get anywhere from 300 to 500,000 views.
Right. Your 4 p.m. was my favorite back in the day.
Yeah. And I never really did any legit ad reads. So like, I'm talking like Daily Wire style ad reads.
I'll tell you, me neither, but that's just because not a great reader.
Well, if I did sell them.
Somehow I feel like that's not a fucking joke. I know that because nobody laughed. So
500,000 could be like 10 to 15 grand.
Yeah.
For one read on one video. Imagine if I was getting that every single day. I wasn't. So there's 10 slots on the front page. You're going to.
He can't take off the beanie because he's really near a lotto tap. He's here to consume the world and children. Oh no, that's Pennywise. Well, they're kind of the same.
See Timcast more often. I'm going to get more clicks. I'm going to get more views. The more views I get, the more I'm going to get recommended. I'm going to beat all of you out.
Yeah.
It's just a numbers game. Right now, it's the product for the subscribers.
That's up to you. Basically, you get to make whatever you want.
Sure. So
whenever you want.
So IRL only exists because we have members. If every single member quit, IRL ceases to exist, period.
So go subscribe or I'm shutting the whole fucking thing down. I should shut it down and get rid of it.
Is that dude drinking piss out of a mason jar?
He pulls a Brett Keane. That's if no one shows up, I'm just gonna turn the stream off.
Donate to my Amazon wish list. I got things you want for my birthday. Yeah. TJ did it.
Yeah, if you don't want to get it for my birthday, you can get it for Christmas. They're right next to each other.
Yeah, that's why he reemerged, because his birthday is coming. It's kind of an every year fucking thing. Amazon situation. What did Boki do? I'm not paying attention to chat very well.
So if I get invited to go on some, I can't do it.
Yeah, you can't do
Because
any of the
if I'm not doing IRL, I have to be dealing with paperwork on all these other projects. We've been trying to get a coffee shop open for 2 years. I'm done.
Yeah,
It's
longer
over.
than that.
Over.
Now.
Yep, over.
I can't get a coffee shop open. I'm trying to... I don't know. I'm sure it's a very difficult process to get, like, for building permits and to get a license to sell food or whatever the fuck you need. I don't know. The dude lives in, like, what, West Virginia, out in the fucking boonies. So, what the fuck? Oh, well, it's so hard being a nepo baby. Is he a nepo baby?
Is he?
I'm not sure.
Who's he related to?
I don't know. Fucking Google, help me out. Tim Pool, nepo baby.
By the way, all of our coffee from Coffee Brand Coffee is definitely responsibly sourced and does not use any child labor, because if it did, I'm sure Jeremy would have told us.
I don't see any hits. Oh, well. It is. Well, eventually it'll be sourced from Carl's backyard. But shh, don't tell anyone. He's building a Garden of Eden. Wait, what happened to my fucking camera? You can't see Rhonda anymore. What's going on? Oh, Tim's covering her now. Where's Rhonda? Oh, there she is. It just gets cut off on the other thing. Okay, that's fine. I added Rhonda back. Cat's wife. Anyway.
And so, the conversations I've had with family is like, I am under no illusions that I have the capability to make this company what it could be. And I hear all these things. No, Tim, you're wrong. You're wrong. Oh, come on. If I use this money only right now to live, maybe I can stretch it out for 4 years. You know what I mean? And then try and find ways to make money. If I invest and try and go the media route, I'm burned out in a year because flights, hotels. Mm-hmm. And then after the Sweden thing, I was net positive like $2,000 every month. And then I think it was about a year after that, I looked. It was back when when full screen was around, and they showed the daily amount of revenue every day. And I saw that it was like $50 a day, and I was like, "Holy crap! I'm getting $50 a day." It can't sustain itself.
It can't sustain itself, even though
IRL requires the members to exist as.
And if you go to coffeebrandcoffee.com using the promo link and the coupon code, I too can make $50 a day. So just think about that. Think about that. Holidays are coming. Come on. You know somebody who wants some pecan truffles, turtles, whatever the fuck they are. We got nuts. We have hot chocolate. There will be peppermint. I'm sure of it. Buy the coffee. I'm not begging. I'm now telling. I'm no longer asking.
Show because we need drivers, we need guest booking,
okay.
hotel,
Yeah,
travel
a lot of
accommodations.
Okay, I see.
We could also do no gas. We don't need gas.
Yeah, they're worthless.
I know. That would call a safe profit margin every month. That means we're capable, like we're not worried that if we have a bad month, people are going to get fired or anything's going to shut down like that. And that's why I'm always like, we need members.
So he says this, and now he's about to say, we're just going to have to fire everyone.
So that we can try and make new things and grow and do book. Oh, you fire them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we've had people come through and try to burn us to the ground afterwards. And it's just like,
yeah,
that's reality.
And such. Am I not allowed to say that? I shouldn't.
Today, especially, is they're a what do we call them, like a hive of wasps or a fire.
Yeah.
There's not. I mean.
Yeah, no, a flu. I mean, whatever you want to call it. A flu.
But like, look at how they operate. They march in lockstep with each other.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
It's a swarm.
Yeah.
But they know that there's a difference between an.
He's referring to his employees unionizing. He's not in favor of that sort of thing.
Employee who says we're going to fire you, and a talent who says we need you to stop sticking gun under the table during the show.
Right.
And then how do we manage the talent? And so it's really a cooperative effort at the highest levels.
Of course. Yeah.
So if I successful show, it makes it possible.
Right.
As for like, some employee shows up and takes a dump on the floor, they say, get out, you're fired.
Right.
One of the challenges. I hear a lot of like, well, you got to get managers to go in there and start telling people like, do it or else. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to work at a company, or maybe it's just not possible to have a company where people are motivated by fear and don't be there. I don't want that.
That's the worst kind of leadership. You don't.
But I
want, you
think
don't
that's
want
all
whoever's
companies.
No. You don't have to do. But well, I guess
The problem with that in general is nobody wants to be at their job, right? I have a career, not a job. And I
You
love
should
my career.
highlight Guru's comment. Just leave it there.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yep, that's just the whole stream now. I love my career, but
Wait, who is Tim Pool though?
you don't even know who he is. You don't even know.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
who the
this is
fuck
somebody
is
I should know? Is that somebody part of the like Harris campaign, Kamala? Comrade Kamala?
Yeah. Is it?
The pool is closed.
The pool.
Apparently.
The pool is fine. The pool's closed due to Tim. That's the name of the episode. You got it.
Oh, does he piss in the pool? Is that what he does?
I don't know. I don't know. Somebody thought it.
Well,
thought his name
Eliza
was-
Blue certainly sticks her feet in the pool, doesn't she? Well,
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the Eliza Blue foot jobs. Well, how is employee if he just hired all men, fire all the women, hire men, and then just free foot jobs from Eliza Blue, you might employee retention just goes through the roof. I hear they're dynamite foot jobs. I hear that just
Yeah, but if you hire all women, you could just pay them less, right? Isn't that, the wage gap?
that's true. 73 cents on the dollar for what a man makes. Think about
That's a lot of shekels, man. That
Tim.
adds up.
Yeah, but they never get anything done, and then they need a human resources.
Well, instead of one woman giving like 12 dudes foot jobs, it could be 12 women giving one dude a foot job. Think about it.
Well, Eliza Blue lied about being trafficked as a child, and then she was on the Tim Pool podcast saying that she was representing the Andrew Tate victims who weren't even named at the time and still haven't been. And then, like, she said that she was affiliated with this company, and then the company was like, no, and it turned out what had happened was when she said she was trafficked, what she meant was she was stuck at a red light for an inordinate amount of time, because that's apparently that's almost unironically true. She wasn't trafficked, she was a whore, and then somebody was like, hey, check out Eliza Blue being a whore on the internet, and then she was like, oh, I'm being sex trafficked because she's having sex on the internet, and there was internet traffic. She wasn't in control.
It was really what it was. It was a World Star hip hop thing where she had showed off.
Oh yeah, the video.
Yeah, she showed off places of her body, and when someone forwarded that video to someone, that now became a trafficking crime in her mind.
Right. Well, I see. This is the problem. I get confused what she said and what the reality of the situation is, because the truth and Eliza Blue go as well together as cum in a hot shower.
Listen,
Not
just
great.
ignore the man behind the curtain.
Right. Ignore the blue-haired lesbian behind the curtain.
Yeah. Well, how dare you identify her that way, man? You don't know what her pronouns are. You didn't ask.
Actually, by Eliza's definition, we also trafficked Knock because we totally spread his pictures all over the place.
Yeah, but he trafficked his daughter, didn't he? Isn't he the one?
That's true. He also would have trafficked his daughter if that's the definition we're using.
I'm imagining Ronnie Jr. with a yellow vest in front of a school with a stop sign. If that wasn't illegal, I would fucking make it the thumbnail of something, but I won't. I could do it too. Come with me and you'll be in a world of several violations. Anyway, we should probably move Warner from the foot jobs. I feel like we're already on thin fucking ice with YouTube tonight.
It's always fear of getting fired. But
I mean, Hitler
you
was
have a
pretty
good leader
successful.
leads from the front.
People love that guy. That was scary.
I mean, Hitler was pretty successful.
I mean, he's not wrong
Jesus
though.
fucking Christ.
It's those fucking Jews, man. There's too
You
many
know,
of them.
I do enjoy doing this again. It's making me very motivated for my return.
These anti-Semitic remarks are sponsored by Coffee Brand Coffee. Jeremy Hambley, CEO of Coffee Brand Coffee, has given me my own promo code. If you look at the description and you use the link plus the promo code, you can get 15% off your next order.
And it definitely
save.
definitely doesn't use any child slavery, because if it did, you know, he would have told us. So all these third world countries that thrive upon child slavery, typical in their harvesting of the coffee bean, he definitely doesn't use them or get his coffee from those sources, because he would have been honest and shared it with everyone, which means you should tell everyone. Right. You should tell everyone that Coffee Brand Coffee is sourced responsibly from non-slave plantations.
Ethically sourced, asterisk.
Exactly.
Asterisk?
Be sure.
Why can't I
say
asterisk?
That it's ethically sourced, because you know, if it wasn't, Jeremy would have already told us. So
fucking Hitler. Anyway, moving on.
No, but I mean, like, the people who they're not. So here are the challenges. Clearly, we got to fire people. The problem is everyone's essential to a certain degree, and so that means the show's not going to function if we start to get rid of people. So then it's just like, do we put the show on a hiatus and start?
Yeah, you can't fire Eliza Blue without the foot job package. I mean, they don't have health insurance, so what else are they getting out of the deal besides paid?
Reassessing how we need to find and hire people, and then what do? We wait 3 months of going through the hiring process and burning money,
And then people
so we can be like, who do we find who's going to be able to run this properly? And no, I'm not talking about someone going
steal from you, take from you, and like kill you. Basically,
you mean backstabbing too, as well. You mentioned it earlier today.
William,
yeah, trying to murder you.
Yeah,
you know,
literally.
Yeah, things like that. That's just.
And I apologize
for that.
Pause the video.
But we've been over this, and I forgave you.
Complimentary reach arounds would be a sweet deal. I mean, who else would be able to say they got a hand job from?
There's two questions that are aptly timed that I want to answer.
Okay.
Why does this not actually work? Has StreamYard's gone retarded?
What's happening? Why? What are you trying to do?
I was trying to scroll up to see chat. Okay. Yeah, the vegan pig farm is going to be a video I'm going to release pretty soon after my return, because if you recall, there was a moment during the debate I had with none other than the great cosmic skeptic, who is a rather large name these days in the theology circles and having debated, veganism.
Isn't he rather large, like physically? Also?
No. He's a vegetarian. He's a vegan. How would he be large?
Well, peanut
He can
oil.
eat a lot of grapes.
Yeah, right. Anyway, yes, there is going to be a video release, because there is a specific moment which I can clip out from the debate I had with him on Modern Day Debate, where he says any minimization in any type of way of any suffering on animals makes you vegan. And this is where the whole core part of the vegan pig farm actually comes from, is his admission during that debate. So I will proudly be able to say that I am opening a vegan pig farm, and that it is aptly and properly, completely approved by Alex O'Connor, the cosmic skeptic, and that he is fully in favor, based upon his statements in our debate, of and full in support of the existence of this vegan pig farm. And we'll just kind of hit him with the video every once in a while, like it being a meme, throw it at him on Twitter and all these other things, until hopefully we instigate a reaction. The other question was Saint Ronan about being a polemicist specifically to free grace. I'm not entirely sure why you'd want to waste your time with that. It's a couple arguments, basically tank the whole fucking thing. And usually the people practicing it are complete hypocrites. But I will say this, and for everyone's benefit, since a lot of the cult seems to be in here tonight, we are going to start a polemics organization. That is one of the projects that is going to come along with what I'm going to do when I return. And yes, I do want people who want to be part of the polemics organization and that want to pick a speciality to particularly argue against. And based upon how much you apply yourself to it and how good you are at it, you will have a higher level in the organization. So start studying. That would be very helpful to all of you guys. So I wanted to answer that. That's all I wanted to say.
I'm the young Earth specialist, you know, because of the tree mats and the
the garbage islands.
Yeah, who the fuck was that?
It was Standing for Truth talking about the floating garbage islands. Because you asked him, he came in once, and you're like, how'd the trees survive standing? Where'd all the trees come from? You know, all the trees were underwater and probably dead. So where'd the trees come from standing? And he's like, garbage island. I mean, he didn't say that, but he didn't say that, but he described basically garbage islands.
He said Noah's Ark was towing mats of floating vegetation of all kinds. And then they just stuck it in the ground and voila.
He's towing an island.
I think that's how Asmongold's room came about. That's like a floating garbage island, right?
Oh, yeah.
He himself is an island unto himself. So, Guru, I lost your fucking comment. But you asked about the code. It's in the description of the video you're watching right now, my dude. There's also a link. You click the link, and that's 10%, and then you use the code, and that's another 5% for a total of 15%. And then you did. I thought I saw that. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate you. Yeah. See,
keep up with the chat,
you're busting my fucking balls out there and fucking Smokey about the fucking ad read situation, but there are legitimately people who didn't hear it the first time I said it. All right? And you were like, you don't know how to advertise on the fucking stream. Fuck you. I'm going to get at least one order in tonight. And
wait, did you say that this show is sponsored by Coffee Brand Coffee?
I sure fucking did, bud.
I heard there's even a coupon code in the description of this video.
Yeah, and we're going to get the My Pillow guy in this bitch.
And Jeremy definitely isn't using kids to pick it. Definitely not.
He's probably using women because, you know, it's cheaper to pay them.
It's unpolitical coffee. Also, Donald Trump, Trump. Anyway,
Orange Man bad.
Oh yeah, fucking Orange Man is vitamin C. Okay.
So I appreciate it. And it's odd though, because the way you explain it is everything is quality over quantity, but we're now dealing with an algorithm, like you said, where a lot of it is just quantity.
It's legit pure quantity right now.
And that's what sucks.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? You're just doing the other day you said you're trying to do like what, 12 shows, 15 shows a week or something crazy like that?
It was always this way. And so I'll let everybody on
I will say it's not that way with shorts. You can get away with doing 2 shorts a day, and you can't get away with doing 1 short every day. There's a specific schedule. I figured it out over the course of like a year, like what works, at least what works for me and the shorts content specifically, like what I do. But if I do it right, I can get like easy 10K out of video.
I just had a brilliant idea for you, Will. You just got to get a female VTuber model with huge tits and use that for your shorts. And then you can make as many as you want a day.
I was thinking about doing that for the Polemics channel. I'm going to talk about Young Earth and why it's fucking fake and gay. And I just have huge tits and I'll just use my regular voice. And they'll be like, that's definitely a dude. And I'll be like, no.
Call them transphobic if they call you a dude, man.
Well, there has to be something entertaining on that channel. No offense.
You wow, really?
I love you. Send me $100.
Maybe it's awaiting a slightly higher brow audience. Maybe that's all it is.
Oh my God. Maybe it's either that or your ego is bigger than my dick. It's one of those two things.
I will remind you that Sam Shamoon himself, on my own comment section of the community tab, said that I was a genius at theological philosophy when I defeated that idiotic argument that the Muslims were using.
Smokey, do you want to answer this question? It's kind of fucking, no offense, Pokey, but that's kind of fucking dumb. I don't want to, why would, I don't see us dealing with those people anymore. It's over.
Well, not those. Well. The battle against those specific people, yes, is over. They will attempt to come and still interject, and I'll be happy to occasionally put them in their place. But here's the thing: there's much bigger game out there, guys. And Dave, by the way, the news unit has been contending with it for quite a while. Okay, but and no offense to Dave, his content tends to lack the particular formula or format to manage to, instigate against some of these larger game creatures that run around and spew
We
their
love
horseshit.
Dave, but he's not trying to make it. He's not trying to
No,
really
and
reach
that's
anyone.
fine.
He's just
That's
doing
fine.
his thing.
Again, nothing against him for that. It's just his particular format and brand of content is not particularly geared to get their attention. It's more an opportunity for people to simply freely express their viewpoints and opinion. It's fine. It's fine for what it is. But when it comes to actually attacking the free gracers, we need to be inventive, just as I was with everyone else. Everyone that I wanted to ultimately get my attention, I managed to get their attention. You just have to know what buttons to push, and you just need to be diligent about it.
We're looking for new people. We're looking to aim higher. We're definitely going to stream on Kick. Twitch does not seem like the kind of place. I mean, I'm
No,
well, you're a Jew, bro. Hassan's not.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. Is I know there are people out there who are like fake Jew, but for the people who hate Jews, that's enough. Even if you
be a
think
Jew
that
for
I'm
Palestine,
just fucking,
man. Just be a Jew for Palestine.
Even if you think I'm just making it up, like we're gonna look at some fucking shit that Twitch has done. It's fucked. It's fucked. We're talking TwitchCon, live broadcast, Frogan shit. All right, we're gonna talk. Fucking no, worse.
I want to answer Guru there too, and their praise, and everyone is picking on Dave. But let me just say this too, and Guru, I appreciate your sentiment, and allow me to just use you in the gentlest of way as a cautionary tale of the nature of women in these situations, to be a little bit more objective to really what is happening here. Dave, you know full well, Guru, he likes a fight. In fact, he thrives on it. One would argue he even goes looking for it sometimes. Him being in that environment, I assure you, is ultimately what he wants. And he is doing good work. He is contending against one particular avenue of dangerous modern heresy, which is a free grace. That is actually our modern heresy. That's the one. That's the big one. That's the one crippling and crumbling the entire church. It is our age of Arianism, or any of the other vile heresies.
Hitler?
What's that?
Nothing. Go on.
Anyway, my point is he thrives in the environment. So don't feel too bad for him. I know that you look at it in a feminine context and therefore very empathetically fixating on the feelings. But I assure you, the feelings that Dave is cultivating right now are the type that he wants and wants to utilize in battling people that he believes are spewing a ridiculous, non-biblical, fallacious heresy. And let me tell you guys something else. This is real important. I need to get this out. I'm sorry, William. I don't mean to hijack this, but I have one more quick thing to say.
Yeah, I would prefer that you make it quick because we only have a couple minutes before I want to move on to the next thing.
We are going to push for an environment of a lack of pretense, where people like Dave are going to be welcomed, not based upon a subjective, false cultural morality, but upon actual biblical morality, and people that are competent and capable at going after the heresies or the fallacies that they particularly think they are drawn to and called to do. They will be encouraged and supported and welcomed into the group. That's all. I'll stop.
Okay, so why not Rumble? Because there's nobody fucking there. And
Yeah,
we tried that. The algorithm on Rumble is fucked. We might do Rumble as a backup, like a real like something that we could monetize as a backup if we get big enough.
Does Rumble have a shorts thing or is that no? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm thinking like the only reason that we would do Rumble as a backup is if we had like probably like 5,000 subs. And between this channel and everything else we're streaming to, it's like 2,000. And there's probably some overlap. So there's no fucking way we're doing that. It's a complete waste of time. It's a pain in the ass. We can't see, like, you know how I can click on this shit? We can't see that on StreamYard. I'm not hooking up OBS and doing all that shit. Fuck that.
It might potentially be more efficacious to simply maybe convince our followers to post on Rumble. Just take our stuff, and I mean, assuming they have one, and not everyone necessarily does, but those that do, could take clips, especially if they think things are particularly good, and stick them up there.
I think that if, and not just Rumble, but anywhere, if you guys want to clip something out, Guru Lady, by the way, I was looking at some data. Guru Lady has done the most clips. When she just clips stuff directly from our show, she has the most clips.
Oh wow! Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and then of course Boki actually covers old shows and stuff like that.
Right.
So there's that. So if anybody in the cult wants to re-upload, that's cool. Actually, pretty much anyone anywhere. I got the whole fucking show. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna fucking, if you're gonna comment over it, whatever, right? Fair use.
I don't care. I don't care if they just clip the whole. No, actually, I've always said that on my streams since the beginning. Clip as long as it's not whole cloth,
we're good.
No, I'm cool with that too. No, I'm fine with that. Don't say that.
Whole fucking episode?
Don't say that. Yeah, why the hell not? What are you, retarded?
Any publicity is
you
good
let
publicity.
it. Yeah, any publicity. Thank you, Ray. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. They clip any and all of it. Clip it without adding anything to it. Don't do it. You don't even have to do anything transformative. Here, I'm on the record saying it.
Coffee.
I'm on the record saying it.
Promo code KINC.
I guess the AI is saying it. Shit. Glad AI caught that one. Anyway, you clip it all, any of it. Just put it anywhere you want. Clip the whole thing, part of the thing, minutes of the thing, whatever you want to do. If you hear me say the word faggot and just want to clip that and have it said over and over again for 60 seconds on a short, go for it. Whatever. I don't care.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip him saying faggot just now, and then just the whole short. Just that.
It was the AI.
So, right, exactly. Fucking 11 Labs is amazing. I pay for it. By the way, 20,000 characters now for our plan, and they doubled it. Or not 20,000, 200,000. I don't know what the fuck I was saying. But yeah, so Twitter, Rumble, and then the YouTube show is going to be on Cone Club Cult, and then Cone Club Cult's going to have the Biden shorts. Oh, okay. Bye, Guru. Thanks for stopping in while you could.
Good to see you, Guru.
And then I think Will Kincaid is just going to turn into a clips channel for this show and other things. I might do long form content there.
You're talking too much about it.
Okay,
these are things we still need to iron out too. So
well, that's just what I'm thinking. Anyway.
The Will Kincaid channel has always been long format streams and specific shows, and the Cone Club Cult has become that too. So my shit is going to be on other things, which you already know what they are.
Right.
So
I just meant that, you know how asmongold has clips and shit?
That's fine.
From long streams. I was thinking about just doing that as
what does the Rumble account cost? Do you remember what it costs? It's like per video.
It doesn't anymore. I told you that.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, okay. All right. Never mind. Okay.
Let's finish this because there's a twist ending.
Yeah. The secret. I remember when I first started the morning shows, and my views were skyrocketing and the money was skyrocketing, and there were other people being like, how is Tim Pool doing this? How is he getting so much? And I'm like, I'm not going to say anything to anybody, but you're making one video a week. Yeah, I think the morning show will exist in some fashion if IRL does not. And then I can do one bigger show instead of two, bulky shows, or one light. Like the morning show has been light. Like I've only been doing four shows a week. And then IRL, of course, 5. And now I'm just like, maybe I just do 5 morning shows and weekend bonus shows, and then there's 7 shows a week once again.
I don't think that's the end. There you go.
So we're doing the members show. Thanks for hanging out. I guess, I expect to be here in the morning doing the morning show as per usual. So youtube.com/timcastnews. Other than that, we'll be at timcast.com in a minute. Thanks for hanging out.
Okay, so that was the
Okay.
end of that video.
So
he did another show last night, and he did one tonight. And now the twist ending of the Tim Pool's quitting saga, which lasted all of 24 hours. And I'm so fucking excited to show you this because I think this is fucking great. Let's see. Audio on, share. Wonderful. Hooray. Here we go.
Okay, we're good then. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a very lucky...
Can you guys hear the audio?
yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay, neat.
Lucky man. I am in a relationship with a caring and beautiful woman who's helped make this whole company possible. Allison handles all of the heavy lifting to make everything here function cleanly, smoothly, and make it work. And this has been one of the reasons why we take security very seriously, and it is why we have been working as hard as we can to make sure everything operates. It is that we're getting married, and I'm having a child. This is...
Yeah, that's the twist ending. He's procreated. There's going to be little beanie babies running around. I wanted to use the term beanie babies in the thumbnail, but I didn't want to spoil the ending. But that's part of the reason. So here, he's going to go on to say what he's going to do.
Now that you said that, I actually really, really hope that his kids are always wearing a beanie in every picture that we allow.
They have to. They have to. They're all gonna be bald. Like bald.
Just like
bald, bald.
He's got the beanie pulled over his eyebrows.
Does he have eyebrows?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's beneath the hat.
Bokey, can we confirm? Do Asians have eyebrows?
That is a good point. Takeaway. He probably will be pro-life now because now he will actually finally empathize with the concept of the murder of his own child.
I mean, he could just think about it and realize that he'd rather save the shekels and just kill the baby. But I mean, the clump of cells.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because the baby's costing the show too much money, so we gotta fire it out of a cannon.
Just push the bitch down a flight of stairs, man.
If we weren't canceled before, we're about to.
Is Tim actually bald?
Yeah, he is. He's
well,
bald.
Then why hasn't anyone gone to his streams and done the asmongold thing? Bald.
You didn't know he's always wearing the beanie. That's why he is bald.
Oh, okay. Well, they could still say it, I guess. I don't know.
Let's see. Tim, hold on. Tim Pool bald.
I don't care about being bald. It hasn't bothered me in many years.
No. Oh yeah, he actually has your hairline. So
yeah,
just get him here,
probably,
and then look at that, and that's what he looks like.
Sure. Okay.
He looks like you, except slightly Asian.
To me, it was a bizarre thing to be insecure about, but whatever.
And
I think the biggest thing you should be insecure about is the fact that he's got Magic the Gathering cards. Clearly the inferior card game.
That's what you show off in the background of your
Carl will tell
basement.
You, Yu-Gi-Oh is his favorite trading card game. It's not at all overly complex.
Is he currently in the studio that had an unfortunate act of God delivered upon it?
You know what?
Is that the one? Is that the one that collapsed?
My aorta.
Whose idea was it to have an exposed light socket just there? Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so that Tim Pool could put a fork in it when the relationship doesn't work out. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with his relationship. I'm just saying Styx Hexenhammer, Tim Crowder, ship it? fucking Steven Crowder, like all these fucking conservative dudes on the internet are getting divorced, and Karen is taking the kids. So I foresee
there
in
are a
9
lot of significantly sized content creators that are going through massive interior destructions. I mean, PewDiePie, one of the largest possible, is imploding from the inside out. Not PewDiePie. I'm sorry, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is in every freaking kind of problems, and he's just completely imploding. Like his entire organization is turning out to be real, like basically North Korea, and it's not a good look.
Lunchly now with 50% less slave fingers
and that garbage.
asterisk.
Yeah, the Paul
25%
brothers
more
just all look like
microplastics.
scumbags. They're literally scamming kids out of their lunch money. Like Boogie
drink
2988 got caught faking cancer for sympathy on the internet and had to tattoo liar on his face.
Who
The
did?
fat man, Boogie.
Oh, he actually got the tattoo? I did not pay attention.
He actually got a liar tattoo on his face that says liar on it. He actually got it on his face.
Well, he's not getting that job at Kroger now.
Yeah. And he did that so that he could keep his job on a podcast with Keemstar, which means that Keemstar extorted Boogie to tattoo liar on his face to keep his job. But I guess that's just okay.
Get the tattoo or we're firing you. Okay, I guess I'll go get the tattoo.
Review Tech USA deleted his own channel of 1 million subscribers because an ex-girlfriend started telling cringy, embarrassing stories.
Okay. That did happen. I wasn't going to talk about that, but we could do later. Anyway, moving on.
Thank you very much. And this has been for some time now. I've just not said anything. Additionally, working 2 full shifts and running a company makes it impossible to have done this years earlier. And which is the constant conversation that we've had is, when do we stop this so that we can actually have a family and live a normal life, I suppose? Well, the answer is we can't. We can't do everything that this company is doing. I can't work 16 hours a day and take care of my wife and child. The additional
I had that conversation with you too, Carl. I was like,
I'm aware.
So like,
I'm aware.
The conversation I had with him was, well, hey, if I feel like that if I actually like try and this thing blows up, I'm just going to end up fucking divorced. It almost happened once before. Not divorced. We weren't married yet. We weren't even engaged.
The thing is, Jessica isn't one of those people, really.
I know. I had a conversation. I said, what, how are we going to deal with this? And she's like, we'll manage. We always have. I was like, okay.
And then she pulled on the strap on, and, you know, it was pegging night for Will.
No. I'm remembering something horrific, and I don't want to remember.
Yeah, there was no lube used, right?
Anyway, play the video.
Consideration is, as the show gets larger and larger, hence some content reductions and things like that, security implications become a bit more severe, such as, can we raise a family when we get swatted 15 times in 1 year and have crazy people in dresses showing up on our property, beating up our employees?
Calm down. You live in a compound. He's got like a stinking like guard at the gate. Like, give me a break. Come on, dude.
Yeah, but the swattings are legitimate, I feel. No, I don't mean like they're legitimate swattings. I mean like the fear of the swatting. Because his house, because his compound.
I think he's a little. When was the last time you saw Tim Pool get swatted? Seriously, like
last year, 3 times that I am aware of, and one of them was on the fucking live stream.
All right, well,
it legitimately does happen like a lot.
I retract that. If that's legit still happening, then yeah that's a problem.
There really was some dude in a dress too.
The fact that that's happened and that he has not figured out a method with all of his staff to retrofit his property to accommodate the potentiality of that And
well, they thought they had it figured out, but the staff dropped the ball and let some dude into the compound who was nuts, and he just wandered around for a hot minute. And he went down to the break room where he was eating snacks. Do you remember this? It was like a month or two after the Eliza Blue situation.
Okay.
Yeah. So the security, they paid for security, and security dropped the ball. And I think that they've done it more than a handful of times, and probably more than that, because like then at some point you have to stop admitting it, because it's just like, yeah, my security's not even going to stop you. We have them, but they don't do anything. Let's admit that on the internet. You know what I mean? So, anyway.
You know, actually what would fix a lot of that problem, honestly, is he just, I mean, and certainly he has the money to do this. He should just stream from a different location than where he actually fucking lives with his family. That would actually fix that immediately.
Yeah, his problem is he's shitting where he eats.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, yes. It's kind of like, I don't know why he doesn't see that is probably the solution, to just stop streaming from where you live. Like, I mean, it's not like he is lacking for money of owning a secondary. You could buy a whole other extra house. And,
if I ever got big, I would just stream from the studio. You know, the one that I did the Christmas show from? That's what I would do. I wouldn't fucking... There's fucking cameras all over the property, inside and out. It's completely fucking secure.
I think he's oddly enough kind of exaggerating this concern a little bit. I think there are things he could do to significantly offset the risks in this.
Maybe, but when you're about to have a kid, you do get hyper paranoid. I'll tell you that much. I was really super hyper paranoid when Jess was pregnant, and I didn't have a show that got millions of views collectively a week. So remember when Jessica was pregnant, the dead fetus thing was happening.
Oh,
and then,
yeah.
And the death threats, and I got fucking doxxed by that dude. Yeah, and I wasn't even big. I was just some fucking guy that literally, like, pretty much nobody watches. So, although there were a lot more people watching then, to be honest. We would hit like 100, give or take, in a live.
I like the idea of ultimately streaming underground, which is literally what I'm going to do. I like that idea.
Is that going to be... I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
With that being said, we come to a crisis point when we can't sustain all of these things at the same time. I don't think any sane human being would be able to do it. The amount of energy is just non-existent within a human being. With that being said, we have talked about it, especially following the conversations we had last night, and we decided we'll keep doing this. We will be reducing and restructuring the company so that it can be more manageable for our family plans. We can start prioritizing our family and stop prioritizing a company and the work that both of us do. Allison also works 16 hours a day to make sure this company functions because administrative work has to be done. And we're going to likely pursue outside administrative assistance in making all this possible so that we can finally take care of ourselves and live the dream life that we've wanted to live for a long time. So I apologize for yesterday's show being as jarring as it was, but we didn't know if we wanted to announce this because the threats upon my life and what that may mean for my family. But for all of you who are loyal viewers and who really do believe in the work that we do and the message that we received from all our members, we thought maybe we'll just figure out this restructuring, make everything run more smoothly, and then take the security implications with what that means as seriously as we can and try and keep doing it all. It's going to be very difficult. But I think if we pursue outside administrative assistance, strategic investment, or some kind of, external assistance, I think it will be manageable. And so that's our intention right now. And this is why I was contemplating saying, that yesterday may be the end of it. We had been dealing with a lot of issues that are very difficult to deal with. We've put off our dreams for a long time because we wanted to make this all work. And because every time we miss an episode, there are so many people who rely on this show, who believe in it, who believe in me, that we feel an obligation and we feel guilt if we don't pursue that. But when all the stresses come to a head, we finally make the decision, maybe we should just take care of ourselves and stop pushing as hard as we can to the point where our heads are going to explode and our eyes pop out of our heads. And that's what happens yesterday when we're at a point where I don't want to put my family at risk. And there's limited things I'm willing to say because of the psychopaths who threaten us every single day and the very serious.
Yeah, that's about the rest of that. I just wanted to point out quickly also that Tim Pool is 38 years old and Allison is 32, so he's basically a pedophile. That's all I wanted to say about that part, though. He's a fucking, he's a guy with a brush and a horse. He's a groomer. Is that the word?
But wait, though, does he have a sponsorship with Coffee Brand Coffee that has a coupon code in the description?
His own coffee. No, he doesn't. He has his own coffee. But I'll tell you
he uses slave labor though. Yeah. And he hates women.
It's a drop shipping operation. It's a piece of shit. Don't order from Tim. But we do actually have our own organic coffee. And
oh, really? What brand of coffee is that?
Well, I'll tell you. That brings us to today's sponsor, Coffee Brand Coffee.
It sells the coffee, precious.
Look at all that delicious fall roast selection. I want summer flavors. There's 35% off of those, though. And we got Jeremy's Coffee Club. You can sign up for that.
It puts the coffee in the basket, or else it gets the hose again.
Here's another one. Look at this guy. Fucking silky dark roast. Makes the meanest espresso. Look at that. Buy 10 pounds at a time. What the fuck? All right, well, you can do that. Look at all this fucking coffee. We got premium monthly coffee roaster's choice. Ethiopian light roast. You got a medium roast. You got decaffeinated coffee for all you fucking over 60 people whose ticker can't handle it. You got the blueberry cobbler K-cup pods. Isn't that wonderful? You got orange creamsicle, a favorite, $13. $13! And you can save money with my promo code and the referral link. Look at this. They've even got coffee that comes with the t-shirt and a tumbler. That's fucking nuts. This is my favorite bag of Coffee Brand coffee. It's the double caffeinated. It definitely has a lot of caffeine in it, but if you like caffeine and you need a lot of it very quickly, I would recommend drinking this. It hits right away. Okay.
It does what it's told.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Gotta be kidding me with that action. Oh my God.
Boo! You stink!
Oh my God. Anyway.
Oh, I can't. Oh my God. Yes.
In case you didn't know where in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I try and fit that on a short. That should have happened probably already.
I probably will do a short. They were having a contest to see who could make the best ad, and I think if I submit that, I think I'll win.
I'd vote for you.
It sells the coffee.
You know, I would actually like to see you do basically a shot for shot redo for the Coffee Brand coffee of Charlie Day doing his video for the kitten mittens to try and sell it, the promotional video.
Oh
and
my
just
fucking God.
A shot for shot replication of that with the coffee.
Yeah. And we want My Pillow, and we want Scentbird, and we want.
Oh, what was the one company I told you to go to a while ago? The CEO got caught on camera saying that Hitler didn't really do anything wrong.
It's definitely not the company Scentbird that
I think it was. What was Surfshark? Maybe was that it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Surfshark. That's for sure. That it definitely. Yeah, that was the one. It definitely wasn't Scentbird that you're thinking.
It happened. It's not. I'm not making it up. She literally did say Hitler didn't really do anything wrong.
I mean, look at what the Jews are doing to Hollywood.
Well, actually, she said that Hitler did a good thing because he. Oh, we're gonna get canceled. Said he did a good thing and actually benefited something to the worldwide recognition of what murder and genocide was, and therefore introduced that into the social sphere so that everyone would know what that actually was in reality and what it looked like. So he actually did a good thing for society by eradicating all those.
I'm getting a phone call. You're dropping the sponsorship? Oh, you never want to talk to us again? Oh, you're canceling us on Twitter? Oh, okay. Anyway.
That guy's a faggot anyway.
Fuck it. No, wait.
I didn't say it. She's the one that said it, and I just thought it would be fun to be promoted, sponsored by it. I thought that would be funny.
Yeah, we make perfume. Also, Hitler did nothing. I can't finish the sentence because someone will clip it out and be like, "Hey, did you see this? Will's work? Hey, did you see this? One of your prestigious individuals over here said Hitler was, the thing."
I've heard of Jews for Jesus, but not Jews for Hitler.
No. Well,
yeah, that was. We should probably stop saying the man's name. We should probably go ahead and stop that now.
It's Tim Pool, right?
It's Tim Pool.
Speaking of Jews for Hitler, queers for Palestine. That's our next fucking video.
Oh, that's a fun thing to talk about. Sure.
Yeah, I made a joke earlier. It was funny for half a second. Okay. Anyway, I thought this was interesting because apparently, not only does Ray not know about Tim Pool. By the way, who?
Yeah, who is that?
Ray, who is that?
Yeah.
He doesn't know about Queers for Palestine, so I thought this would be an interesting little kajigger.
Every so often, something comes along that makes you question the very fabric of logic and reason, like seeing a vegan enthusiastically recommending a steakhouse, or a fish campaigning for improved fishing techniques. Enter the Queers for Palestine, a group of LGBTQ activists passionately advocating for a region and, let's face it, a religion where their very existence is not just unacknowledged, but actively persecuted. As an ex-Muslim who has had to navigate leaving the religion after being born into a Muslim nation, I can't help but marvel at the sheer irony. Chickens for KFC, as they say. But recently, something rather funny happened to this group. A US organization, the New Tolerance Campaign, offered a generous $1 million to fund a pride parade in Gaza or the West Bank. We're talking floats adorned with rainbows, banners proclaiming love and acceptance, glitter cascading like
$1 million for a pride parade. Go do it. And this was their response.
Waterfalls, the full pride experience. I mean, since October 7th, this group has made the Palestinian territories and even other Muslim nations in the region to be a gay-loving paradise. So, in my opinion, they should absolutely take up on the offer. Well, unless there's a problem. And what might that problem be? What facts reveal?
I don't know. What is that problem? What's the problem here? Problem? I don't know. What problem?
Feel themselves once you move beyond the cognitive dissonance, stop drinking the activist Kool-Aid, and open your eyes to the harsh realities of the world. In places like Gaza and the West Bank, identifying openly as LGBT isn't just socially unacceptable, it's illegal and punishable by imprisonment, or, in many cases, a one-way trip to Allah. According to EqualDeck, an organization that compiles data on LGBTQ rights worldwide, Palestine scores a dismal 22 out of 100 on the Equality Index. To put that into perspective, the United States scored 71. In Palestine, public opinion on LGBTQ issues scores a mere 6 out of 100. 6. That means that for...
Hey, it's better than 0.
Not 16, not 16, 6. I wanted to... You remember when SpongeBob took his driving exam and Mrs. Puff is like, you got 6. Ooh, 100. You get 600. Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. The argument from the left is that Gaza, the Palestinian people are as marginalized in their own country as gays are in the United States.
Well, wouldn't their
is,
index go up if they killed all the queers? Because then, you know, the ratio of equality would be higher, right? Because there'd be no queers to have any problems because they'd be dead.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the Chinese perspective. How many COVID deaths do you have? None. We killed them before they died of COVID.
Well, they unleashed their virus on the rest of the world, and they already had the vaccine.
Allegedly, shut it down.
Yeah, the Kung flu, man. Got to watch out for it. Wuhan virus.
And the shot that definitely works, don't look into it.
No blood clots at all.
Yeah, not even a little. I don't know. Oh, God, I can't even bring it up. You know what I told you last night about the guy who called me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucked.
Or every 100 people, only 6 might not openly oppose LGBTQ rights. Yet, Queers for Palestine seems undeterred by these statistics. They describe themselves as queers committed to the struggle for a just world, free of settler colonialism, Zionism, and capitalism. I'm sorry, but what? Another thing that really gets to me is the name itself. Queer.
What is it about trans people and taking it 90% of the way and just being like, yeah, that's close enough? You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to single people out, but I would not know that this was a dude looking at it if it wasn't for the facial hair.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the dirty Sanchez on his fucking face.
Yeah, you got that facial hair there. That's kind of.
I don't know what their voice sounds like.
And I mean, look at the arms, William. I mean, the guy's built like a quarterback. This isn't, you know. I mean,
no, I've seen some thick chicks.
That's not thick, man. That's meaty. That's
Chibi Doki.
It might work out.
You know? That's a lot different than Lizzo, man.
Yeah,
you know, God.
Well, you think Chibi Doki's trans? You think she kind of looks like that a little bit?
Who?
I mean, Michelle Obama's trans, right?
I mean,
are we?
Shut it down! Shut it down! Anyway,
of settler colonialism, Zionism, and capitalism. I'm sorry, but what? Another thing that really gets to me is the name itself. Queers for Palestine. By using this as their name, they're centering the movement around their own identity, making it about themselves rather than the cause they claim to support. Where's the focus? The queer part or the Palestine part? I can't help but feel this is part of attention-seeking behavior. Are there...
So this, you know, here's the thing. This is how susceptible and gullible to just cultural propaganda pre-programming these people are. So susceptible to it. And you can see they don't really know who Palestinians are, what religion they have, what language they speak, where they came from, why they're there.
I saw Fleckus talks where somebody on campus at Berkeley legitimately thought that people from Israel were Muslims. I'm like, yeah, maybe a couple of them, but no, not really.
You know, yeah, and they don't know what they clearly do not know that they are supporting the very genocidal religion that throws gays off rooftops. I mean, you know, by the way,
that's another thing.
By the way, real quick, the hadith that they take that from says you got to throw them from the highest building in the area. And some of those villages are pretty short. So, you know, doesn't always kill the guy, maybe a broken leg or something. Just should throw that out there. That's what they're going off of. They're supposed to throw them off of the highest building in the area. And sometimes it's a pretty tall apartment building, but other times it's a, you know, 1-story dirt hut. So, you know, it's not quite as bad all the time as you think it is.
I think that when that was written, the tallest building was maybe fucking 12 feet high in that general vicinity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other because the other punishment was to yell sexual slurs at them and beat them with sandals. That was the other punishment.
I
I'm
don't
not,
think it's entirely possible that it was
and
not
and
designed
let
to
us
kill
not
gay
forget.
people.
Let us not forget that Muhammad was self-admittedly a giant cross-dressing faggot who said that he couldn't receive revelation unless he was wearing his child bride's clothing. So we're not.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Allah bless him.
I will say though, there
And
are
he intentionally stole a piece of red underwear, in one of the raids, and the Muslims accused him of stealing. And he said, "No, I didn't steal it, and Allah said that I didn't steal it." So, but he's not telling me who actually stole it, but he's telling you all that I definitely didn't steal it. And then they had to,
there are roughly 1.7 million practicing Muslims.
and he stuck his entire tongue in a boy's mouth several times.
Yeah.
I thought that was Joe Biden.
Same guy.
Gotcha.
So so there are 1.7 million Muslims living in Israel at any given time, and there are exactly 0 Jews in Palestine. The Gaza, the West Bank, and fucking all of that. There's 0 Jews living in Palestine.
That's because they get killed,
they
right?
killed them all.
And yet, there's a bunch of Muslims living in Israel. I wonder what
that's not true. That's not true. Technically, in Gaza, there are exactly 11 Jews, and they're all being held against their will.
Oh, there's that. Yeah.
I forgot about the prisoners that they won't release. Yeah, there's that too. I think we got the gist of this video, though. I just kind of wanted to shit on this for a while, but they do rally, and they're real. They're real. So
that's just one of the most retarded, horrible things. No brains. And they're gonna welcome the religion over here that once it has any level of power is gonna murder them. That's what they're doing. The short-sightedness and ignorance is just staggering. It's just absolutely.
The guy in the video
staggering.
like nailed.
How would you possibly at any point in your life think that you need to support a very entity that would push for your murder? And what type of universe would you have to be so goddamn mentally backwards that you would actually support something that wants to kill you?
I've heard the logic that they help liberate Palestine, and then in exchange they'll give gay people more rights.
That's insane. That's an insane way to think. That's a retard way to think. That's pure autism. That's ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous thing ever to think that.
They probably got promised like 97 virgins,
I will actually look at
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I would like to know the number on that. Actually, that would be interesting to know.
Newborn, Michigan.
I mean, it sounds honestly like the Queers for Palestine are doing the same kind of song and dances like the Democrats right now, where they're trying to act like they're doing things for moral reasons. We really care about these people. Yeah, we really care about the immigrants. Yeah, the asylum seekers.
You're not wrong, Ray. They want to appear to be moral. You're right.
I'm looking at the data. It's a spreadsheet. Dearborn, Michigan. The population of
Imagine being obsessed with pretending to be moral to a subjective, altering, arbitrary moral standard. Imagine being that fucking retarded.
Less than 0.1%. That's all it says.
I mean, the whole issue is that they are so concerned with how other people view them that they will say and do anything to be looked at in a quote-unquote moral light. When in the reality is it's like, it doesn't fucking matter what anybody else thinks about you. What matters is what you think about you.
So Dearborn, Michigan has a population of 130 residents, almost 128 and change, 128,000. and 110,000 of them are Muslim. And
that's a lot.
They're eating the cats and the
gets,
dogs too. I heard that.
It gets worse. It gets worse. Yeah, they're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Eat the cat. Eat the dog.
MAGA 2024.
Whatever you do, don't eat the dog. All right.
Vaughn,
what happened? What happened to all those puppies?
Vaughn, why are there always puppies and never dogs?
Because they're getting eaten before they live long enough to be dogs.
Puppies are the veal of the Canis family. All right. You gotta understand. You gotta get it tender. Okay, so
Vaughn eats frogs. Tell the reaction channels.
So Dan Clancy, who's that? No, he's not my uncle. Dan Clancy is the CEO of Twitch, and in retaliation for banning asmongold, right, which was apparently actually orchestrated by Hassan Piker, also known as Cenk Uygur's nephew. This website, DanClancySucks.com, you can go to it now. This is a completely real fucking thing.
Is he really related to Cenk?
Hassan, yeah.
Yikes.
You didn't know that?
Well, I just don't care enough about worms to look into their lineage.
Yeah, Cenk is Hassan's uncle.
Oh, God, it runs in the blood.
Yeah.
Kill it with fucking fire, man.
Yep.
Yeah. So they've created an entire database on all the anti-Semitic stuff that's been going on. I'm going to try to... It's mostly Hassan Piker. Like, let me read a few of these highlights here. I'm trying to find...
You're definitely getting canceled tonight, undoubtedly.
I'm trying to find Frogan's TwitchCon video, the Arab to Jew tier list. So there were various tiers, and the S tier was Arab, and the F tier was Jews. And they phrased it differently, so it went over some people's heads. Sabra eaters is what they called them. It's a brand of hummus. It's actually an American brand.
Oh,
but I think Sabra is the name of a fruit that grows in Israel, and apparently that's the racial slur, like the cat word, the Sabra people.
What a bunch of cowards. Just fucking say it. If you don't like Jews, just say you don't like Jews, man.
So this is the part, well, they do sometimes. So this is the part of the show where hate speech happens, so I fully expect a 7-day ban. I'm not saying this stuff. I have the hat. Okay? So here are some of the headlines. Twitch endorsed anti-Semitism. And in this video, we'll watch this one. This is by Ethan Klein, a man who I do not like, but unironically made some good points. And that has the tier list in there. Twitch silently banned the entire country of Israel on October 2023 for over a year now. They are still blocked. Twitch is blocked in Israel. They say, oh, well, we banned Palestine, but that was only recently. Hassan using ethnic slurs. This is the video where he calls Jews pig dogs, which is an ethnic slur that originated in Nazi Germany. The top political streamer on Twitch flat out denies that any rapes happened by Hamas. Dan Clancy enjoys watching rape-denying streamer and brothel patron Hassan Piker. This video here, I think, has Dan Clancy and fucking Twitch staff members, a lot of them, singing "Happy Birthday" to Hassan Piker. Hassan physically recoils at the idea of the 7 out of 10 rapes being real. Make sure you watch the chat messages scroll by. I'm sure that's a fun one. We'll scroll down a little bit here. Hassan Piker implicitly threatening a U.S. senator. And then there was the time he had a Houthi pirate who at the time was holding somebody hostage on the ship he was streaming from. Big fan of One Piece. Unironically, that's actually what he said.
The One Piece does exist.
He said that he was inspired by One Piece. Is that enough to get that putrid fucking show canceled forever? Can we do it? Caroline Kwan being racist. Sanchovies calling for violence. Sean Wiggs wants you to know this is what happens when you don't kill everyone with specific ancestors. Gee, I wonder what specific ancestors that could be. It goes on and on. Actually, no, it doesn't. This is the end. Frogan's a racist. Yeah. I don't think we're going to watch a Frogan video because I think Ethan Klein covers pretty much all of that in this.
Hello, everybody. It's Ethan Klein from my basement. Beautiful Friday evening. My kids just went to sleep, and I opened Reddit to browse my community, who I love so well. And at the top of the subreddit is this very lovely clip entitled, "Just a casual panel provided by Twitch at their con, broadcasted on their official channel." What is it?
Well, here it is.
It's a panel hosted by Frogan and 4 of her friends, in which they have a tier list where they rate people where good is Arab and bottom is loves Sabra. Sabra is a very popular hummus brand. I know in Israel, it's pretty much in everybody's refrigerator, and it's kosher. They're an American company, but they've been the subject of the pro-Palestine boycott. I mean, it's kind of just Arab good, Jew bad. I mean, I'm having a hard time seeing this any other way. And what's crazy is that I've been suspecting that Twitch has an anti-Semitism problem. Obviously, it started with Hassan platforming Houthi terrorists and showing unfettered terrorist propaganda on his channel. But now they've unbanned Sneeko.
Down with the Yahud! Down with the Yahud!
And they've just unbanned Fresh and Fit this week. These are 2 of the most...
Hey, what? Remind me again. What did Fresh and Fit do? Didn't he get somebody pregnant or something? What was that, Carl? Carl! Did he walk away from his fucking microphone?
It's a good question.
He's taking a dump. All right, well, whatever.
I think Fresh and Fit did. He got some bitch pregnant and she was trying to like blackmail him over it. I didn't look too hard into it, but that's just what I remember.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Prolific Jew-hating creators on the entire internet. And these are the 2 they've targeted to bring back. Now, taking this all in account, here's an officially sanctioned event at TwitchCon. Let's take a look at it and see what exactly is Twitch endorsing here.
Okay. It's the perfect transition to our first person, Hassan.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder where they're going to put Hassan. I'm going to guess they're going to put him in Arab.
Hassan is Turkish, but he's a brother.
Yeah.
You know? So...
Yeah, I think he'd be on Arab coded.
I mean, I would put him in Arab, to be honest.
I would put him also in Arab.
Which is great. That's the good one. That's the one you want.
Austin. Let's go down the line.
He's Arab.
Arab.
He's Arab.
Arab.
He's
He's
actually
Arab.
Lebanese. Like
Yeah.
Good job. Good job, Austin.
The next person is one of my favorite people, Ethan Klein.
I told you guys to clap.
This is a good reaction.
Oh, Arab. Put him in Arab.
Good one.
That's Jewish.
Dude, where's the? You guys are missing a category for Zionist. That was a joke. That was just a joke in my.
Stand up.
That guy is cringe as fuck. Holy shit!
I love
what a
that-
fag.
I know. I just this thing with like Zionists is it can mean one of several things. Obviously, most secular people and some Jews take it to mean the Jews having their own country and having a right to their own land. It could mean Jewish supremacy. I don't know if it necessarily does all the time. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But that's generally what Arabs, like Muslim Arabs, think.
Don't Arabs like all
Then it
think that they're
means.
superior? Isn't there like a main doctrine that Arab Islam is supposed to be the
Well,
uniform
technically,
religion in the world?
there's Arab Jews too, so
Oh,
that's why I had to say Muslim Arabs because
that's like a tranny.
yeah. Well, no, not really. Arab doesn't mean Muslim. Arab means from a specific part of the world where there's a lot of desert, basically.
Oh,
So, yeah. Anyway.
We're very proud of you, Denims, for bringing anti-Semitism right on stage, and you guys are killing it. And may I point?
By the way, my kid has that trampoline.
nice.
There's nothing important about that. I just wanted to point that out.
I bet it's actually your
Out there.
trampoline.
Chevron, Capcom, and Samsung. Do you know that there is an Arab to Jew tier list happening in front of your sponsor? And you guys were so kind to sit right in front of them. Chevron, Samsung, and Capcom. By the way, a bit of irony. I love that they're boycotting hummus and sitting in front of a Chevron logo. Like, yeah, I wonder which one's doing more damage. Okay. We know Twitch is like plays favorites with everything. If they were really serious about anti-Semitism, Sneeko and Fresh and Fit would never have been brought back to the platform. It's just a no-brainer, right? But they were welcomed back with open arms. And I mean, their whole platform essentially for the past year has just been anti-Semitism. I'm not even kidding. That's literally all they talk about. I don't know what to say. You know, I've been put in this position where like, I watch this clip and I'm like, what the fuck am I actually watching? This is mad. I need to say something. Chevron, Samsung, and Capcom, they deserve to know. You know, I know Capcom put in a Shmuley the Rabbi in the next Street Fighter game, who attacks with the dreidels and throws foreskin. So they are very in touch with the Jewish identity.
Foreskin warrior.
That's no fucking way. Let's see. Shmuley the Rabbi. Okay. There's no fucking way.
Do Muslims do circumcision? Do they not do that?
No.
No, okay. Yeah, of course not. Only on the women do they fucking mutilate their body parts.
Did he say it was Street Fighter?
Yeah. It's not me. I'll tell you that right now. I braid my pubes.
Maybe he was being facetious.
I'm pretty sure he was. I don't see throwing foreskin as being a move in a video game.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. These video game companies have been getting increasingly unhinged.
Shoryuken.
Hanukkah. Hanukkah. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we do that sometimes, and we're not all Jewish. Anyway.
So we're gonna have to ask them. That's it. Enjoy the weekend. I know there's gonna be lots of.
Yeah. So anyway, that's basically it. But anyway, the website's called danclancysucks.com, and yeah, you can go to it, and it's a place that you can go. Okay. How redundant are we tonight? Okay, so we did that. So that just leaves us with, is Carl back? Carl? I'm not covering this if he's not in here.
The AI is rebooting.
Is it? Hold on. I'll take care of this really quick. I gotta go restart it. Let's see.
In the meantime, I heard that this show was sponsored by Coffee Brand Coffee.
That's true. Do you want me to run the ad again?
Yeah, I do.
All right, sorry, I had something. I had to
Okay,
write.
there he goes. He's back. We almost
Damn.
had to run an ad again.
Too, so go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so do you remember the third quote unquote assassin, the Trump assassin?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, he was at Coachella and he got caught with a bunch of passports, and the cops said that he was trying to kill Donald Trump. Well, apparently he's like countersuing, or he's threatening to countersue. So
that
good old Riverside County. And who, by the way, who the fuck names their kid them? VEM. It sounds like a neo pronoun. I'm not comfortable.
It sounds like a Kanye West name.
Speaking of anti-Semitism.
Oh, you did find a clip. Okay.
Says it thwarted a potential assassination attempt against former President Donald Trump on Saturday over the weekend. A man armed with several firearms and ammunition was arrested out.
Oh, I'll answer the question. Okay, who's gonna win the election? I think early voting and all the gambling websites say Don, but I don't know. It depends.
You got to consider the cheat factor, because the
There
cheat
are a lot
factor
of-
is
well, I was
really the
gonna
only thing
say-
that matters.
Well, we're not going to say that this isn't going to be the most safe and secure election of all time. But what we are saying is that there are several states where you don't need an ID to vote, and you don't even need to confirm your address. It could just be whatever you fucking said it is.
Well, I can tell you for a fact that if real human beings that had a rational brain were voting, then Trump would probably be the only one who ever got a vote.
It's funny that all of the states that have the highest rates of illegal immigration and also don't have laws for voter ID are primarily swing states. Other than California, Texas, and New York, yeah. So, but I'm sure that's all just a big fucking coincidence. But the early voting is coming in heavy for Trump at the moment. I think he's got a 30% lead, is what I heard last. Yeah, it will, because they voted for a dead guy and a brain dead guy last year, and I'm not even counting Joe Biden. Or not last year, but, last election.
Outside a Trump rally in Coachella, 49-year-old Vem Miller of Las Vegas says he's shocked by the allegations because he says he's a Trump supporter and he had the guns for his protection. And now Miller says he's considering a lawsuit against Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco.
I think he should sue Riverside County because fuck Riverside County. I think that he should just.
I actually also agree with that.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck their shitty fucking. Fuck Coachella. Fuck their justice system. Fuck all of them. Don't care.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, fuck them all. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, and fuck your shitty emissions checking systems.
Well, I would like to draw attention as well to the fact that the sheriff found guns and automatically assumed malicious intent. So I just like to, if you guys are curious about law enforcement in California and their attitude towards guns of any kind, that sums it up right there. If you have a gun, it must be because you're intending to commit a crime.
Isn't there some bitch in
Riverside County? Riverside County Sheriff's methodology of logic about civilians.
Isn't there some bitch in Riverside County who's running and they're like, the guy who's running against me wants to make guns legal to own it.
Yeah. Yeah, she sends out this thing and like, he doesn't want to support LGBTQ rights in the schools.
And you just you look at that and you gotta be like,
he thinks it's wrong to murder babies.
Yeah, he supports fetuses. What a cunt. He is a fucking cunt. What a piece of shit. Anyway,
I'm like, wow, she does not realize who she mailed this to. This is that's incredible.
it's a law in all of Asia, Japanese or otherwise, that you must own a katana. That is if it's not on the books law, it's a law of reality, like gravity or fucking atoms or something.
I mean, isn't it a rite of passage to do the shadow clone jutsu?
Bro, that's how you know. That's how Boki knew when he hit puberty.
Why would Asian and katana be mixed? Boki, katana is a very Japanese specific weapon. It's not like it's from.
Shut up, you fucking weeb! I saw.
I mean, no, he's got a point.
Soundtrack.
Listen, he's got a point because the Chinese weapon is the COVID vaccine or the COVID virus. That's the
like
weapon of
saying
choice.
I'm
for China.
white, so I have a right to a kilt. Like it's not connecting, buddy.
Can we make that a law? Can I get a free kilt from the government?
Whoop, there it goes. Yep. My brain stopped.
I mean, just identify as a woman and then you can wear it.
You fucking baby raper! Yeah.
Anyway. I know there was an echo. I didn't want to.
Live with his reaction. Good to have you, Sheriff. Let me add to what I just said. Miller, he tells the LA Times this. This is a quote.
Is it a law that all police officers need to look like a fucking dork? Is that like the mustache?
Yes,
he does look like Super Troopers.
They all have to look like a 1970s porn star. Yes, that is one of the required attire.
All he's missing is a top hat and a pair of mirrored sunglasses. You know what I mean? Like mirrored aviators.
If I hear him say chicken fucker in this interview, it's set.
I can hear him chewing his gum sarcastically from here.
Everything they said about me is untrue, provably so. Unfortunately, he appears to have committed career suicide. And when he says he's referring to you. Sheriff, what's your reaction?
He can say anything he wants to try and minimize his involvement in this or threaten to.
I never understood this.
What? Wait, what? Minimize involvement in what? Like you have no evidence of any crime. Like what are you talking about?
Well, the crime he was accused of it wasn't the passports or the fake IDs or the fake VIP pass that allegedly he had. We don't even know if that's even real. It's not any of that shit. It was the very horrendous crime of owning a firearm in California. Because you think if the other things were a crime, they would have charged him with that too. But those charges don't exist. So I don't even know if that's even true. And this dude is legitimately making a documentary. He's associates with fucking Jeremy Hambley. He went to the IRNC. He was there. He was confirmed to have seen being there and fucking shaking hands with Trump associates. He didn't kill him there. Like, what the fuck? And then, yeah, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
How dare he try and minimize the crime I have no evidence that he was trying to commit?
He's just trying to minimize the crime of the Second Amendment. What a fag. Anyway.
Everyone threatens to sue. I'm not quite sure what he.
Look at the carefully placed crucifix there too. I'm one of you.
He's streaming from his dining room.
Honey, quick, go to the dollar store and pick up anything that looks like a letter T.
Grab that jar of pickles. I can lean the iPad against it.
Make sure they're kosher too. I really got to sell it.
It's the Wendy. It's the Mountain Dew cup that was like fucking Asmongold's fucking camera stand for literally the first year of him streaming. The Wendy's cup of destiny.
He's going to sue about. He showed up to a Trump rally in a secondary checkpoint with an unregistered vehicle with fake license plates, multiple IDs, and guns. We arrested him for those. He can sue whatever.
And you charged him with having a gun.
Yeah,
several guns.
I get a very sovereign citizen vibe off the guy because everything he just described.
Well, that's what they said. They said that his vanity license plate was sovereign citizen.
Yeah, that's kind of where my brain went with it. Yeah.
And so what if he is? Okay, he's a goof.
And I think in terms of having like different names on IDs, like they have, number one, he may have changed his name. Number two, he may have different versions of his name, one with all caps and one with caps and lowercase or some crazy crap like that. It may not be exactly all that they're kind of pumping it up to be.
To be fair, right?
He's a sovereign citizen. That's his crime. He's a sovereign citizen. That's what it was.
Luke, to be fair, they let him out on bail on gun charges because it's California.
That is also true.
And maybe that lends some credibility. Maybe they think he was going to try to kill Trump, and that's why they let him back.
That's also probably true.
There you go. So maybe, I don't know.
He wants, and then he's made a lot of allegations against our deputy. Thankfully for us, and we have I'm very proud of our deputies, but this one in particular is probably one of the nicest men you'll ever meet in your life. He's a fine young man, and he's going to have a hard time proving how rude he was if he wants to get in court and see how he was treated by probably the nicest deputy we have on our department. He was extremely nice, polite, and kind to Mr. Miller.
I want that body cam.
Mr. Miller. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
Let's get that fucking body cam, buddy.
It's going to be great for the doc. We got to get good footage for the doc.
Isn't being very forthcoming and honest in his little video about this interaction that he had with us and his arrest. So,
yeah, I'm sure. If there's anything I know about police body cam footage, they never do what they said they did. You watch the video, and good, bad, or in between, it's always the opposite.
Yeah.
Remember, in the name of Christ, I rebuke you.
Bam,
bam, bam,
yeah.
bam, bam.
Yeah, that's terrible. That was horrible. Yeah.
Yeah. They need a comma fornication. Yeah. Hell yeah. That was off key. I'll kill myself later.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
Let me just jump in and ask you about the deputy. What have you learned from him on how this all went down? Because this was one of the checkpoints to get in. He obviously didn't get in. He was arrested. The biggest concern, of course, are the firearms. Now, according to Miller, he says that he actually flagged the deputy down to say, hey, I have some weapons in my trunk. If that...
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. So he had guns in his truck, and he's like, hey, I have guns in my truck. Is that all right if I pull through here? And they're like, yeah, that's fine.
Well, you know, he did get through a secondary layer checkpoint on his way to the VIP, you know, so
right,
I
he's
mean,
like,
you know,
hey, I got guns in the... Basically, their allegation is the dude flagged the cop down. It was like, hey, I'm going to go commit a crime. Is that all right? And the first checkpoint was like, yeah, man, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't. Well, see, I think the issue of defamation is truly the fact that the sheriff got on camera in front of God and everyone and said he thought we very well may have, you know, prevented the third attempt on Donald Trump's life. Like, he was kind of clearly using it as like a pat us on the back for doing a great job and catching someone that dared to have a gun in America, you know, type thing. And I think he shouldn't have said that. That usually he'd say, well, we don't know what his intentions were. We picked him up and, you know, this is what he had, and we didn't find any evidence that there was any intention to do anything. But instead, he's like, "Yep, I think we may have just prevented the third assassination attempt. Aren't we awesome? Give us kudos, America."
Hey man, my car's full of semi-automatic weapons, fake IDs, and I'm trying to get into the. I got a fake license plate that very clearly says Playland.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. How did he get through the first checkpoint with a fake license plate? How'd that happen?
Yeah, it literally says like United Dicks of America or something on the back. He's like, hey man, you mind? Is it all right if I come through here, or do I got to turn around? And the fucking cop was like,
fuck it.
fucking ridiculous. California is a silly fucking state.
It is.
It is
truly-
absolutely
it truly
fucking
is.
silly.
It really is.
I can't wait for when that fault line finally breaks off. It's gonna
I
be
mean,
a
I
glorious
will
day.
say I am proud of the fact at some level that we are so benevolent of a state that we are willing to very handsomely pay retards to fill all of our government services.
Yeah.
So I think giving people with severe mental challenges and antisocial behavioral traits jobs so that they can earn
Yeah,
income
the entire
is-
state of
is a very
California.
kind thing.
The entire state of California's infrastructure, from like parole and probation officers and like civil servants of all stripes, is basically like a Make-A-Wish foundation for fucking actual retards who couldn't pass an IQ test. You can't, by the way, fail one, but somehow the state of California has turned their entire state, all of their state workforce, right? All their civil servants are all Walmart door greeter failures. Like they
Oh,
just
boy.
fucking. Anyway, hi Dad.
Yeah, basically.
I was a joke. I love you. Anyway, nobody's gonna get that. That's fine.
Yeah, DEI is a major problem in California too. Like it's
My dad watched this last week. I was
Did he?
because I saw him. Yeah, because I saw him like yesterday. He's like, I saw your podcast. I was like, what did you think? Was it good? He's like, yeah, it was pretty good. Which was not the stunning, glowing review I was hoping for. But
I mean, at
whatever.
least he wasn't shitting on you.
No, my dad doesn't do that. My mom definitely would. She'd be like, why are you saying fuck every other word? Well, you wouldn't watch your fucking mouth. Because, Smokey knows that's exactly how she would say it, too.
yeah, that's about right.
He's met my mom. What an
Watch your fucking mouth in front of the fucking kids.
Yeah. Come here, you little kike. We're going to have a chat. Listen, you fucking Sabra eater. She's ethnically Jewish, too. So she could say that, I guess. Oh, my God. So we're going to let people in because it's been 2 hours. So we're probably
Were there people waiting?
No, I just didn't post the link anywhere.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I fucking got myself with the hot glue gun and in the fucking scab. Oh, gross.
With Sugarna.
Yeah,
I didn't
Kyle.
get nearly enough done.
Anyway. You what now?
I didn't get nearly enough done today. People would not stop calling me.
Yeah, I have a shitload of paperwork I'm supposed to do. My wife has a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment. I have to drop the kid off at school, and then pick him up. I've got the fucking furnace is being serviced. And the fucking gas fireplace. It's just gonna be a fucking nightmare tomorrow. But I'm looking forward to Friday.
What do you need a fireplace for?
Ambiance. It's not really for heat. It's just nice to look at.
It's for when the Jews attack.
Right. Yeah. Not the good Jews like me, the other ones.
Yeah, yeah, the
the Muslim
keeps
ones.
his own oven stoked. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, this is fine. Oh, it's Bacalao.
I love Buck Joy.
The hello?
Like a somebody.
Hello, like somebody. Welcome to having me on the stream. You see, I noticed that there are a lot of DEI here, and I just say it's the biggest gay shit I ever seen in my life. And then they have problem with Space Marine 2 coming out. Yeah, that thing is so manly. It got all the Chinese boys and the sissy boys crying over. Even the Ubisoft CEO. Like,
I saw that.
I'm losing my grip on the character.
Steam. You're becoming him. I saw that Steam was having a Game of the Year contest, and it was like a round robin tournament style, and you just said this one or that one, and then they get passed on to the next round, and then there would be a loser round and a whole thing, and then like a semifinals, finals, and then you got your number one. And they took Space Marine off the fucking list. It's gone because it was
What about-
ranking so high.
Oh my god, with a bunch of pussies, you know.
I
Anyway.
hear Elder Scrolls Castles is replacing it. By the way, that's a game that I played for a whole 2 days. Actually, I played for a week, and it was good. Right? It was like an inventory management simulator game, basically. But the problem is I couldn't play it every day, and it like you get locked out of level up rewards unless you pay, and then like I totally could have done that. I could do it right now if I wanted to, but the problem is that it's really not that exciting, and they age a year for every fucking day that the game goes on, so it's running in real time. So literally, I've been away from the game so long, all of my characters are now dead.
Just use the Song of Time.
That's Legend of Zelda, you fucking goon.
Yeah, well, picture it this way. I need to get rid of the character first because I can't articulate. But imagine this: you are the CEO of Ubisoft, and you post and then you bring out games or some fucking bullshit like Star Wars Outlaws doesn't get enough clout, and then you end up blaming the gamers and like, motherfucker, we don't play your gay shit ass games, you know.
Look at what Will's doing right now. Like that is something else. He's texting on his phone while he's vaping at the same time. Like that is
yeah, what a zoomer.
Oh, I'm a millennial and I'm not proud of that either. I'm looking to see if Asmongold has posted anything.
He's bending over for Hassan right now.
He did post his kitchen pics. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, we got an update, guys. We got an update, fellas. Okay, I gotta go to fucking
Do share.
Twitter. There's new live photos from fucking. I'm banned on Twitter, but I think I could on this account, but I think I can still look at it.
How do you get banned on Twitter now with Elon in charge?
No, I did. I don't even remember what it was for. It was something like hate speech against gay people or something.
Did you tell someone to stop drinking piss to not get monkeypox again or something?
I can't create an account. Can you not look at Twitter?
You need to be logged in order to look at anything on Twitter.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Based.
That's so fucking dumb.
That is kind of dumb, though. Yeah, that is kind of dumb.
Oh, there we go. I got around it.
The hello, Smokey.
Yes, hello, Boki. How are you?
I have a question for you. You see, I noticed you have problem with Western women, but me as an Asian who want to have the Western pussy experience, I have a problem with approaching women. I have the money and the means, but you know, they just. I always hear news that they always cheat on you and pray you for a fetal. So I don't know if I should feed them the noodle or the egg fried eye.
Just treat them like a whole, man.
Just go get a rental car, preferably some sort of higher class sedan. Go to LA and take a nice, very slow, leisurely drive along Figueroa Boulevard, and take your pick as if you're basically a teenager in Amsterdam.
All right, just like that in Vietnam, we give the massage and a happy ending.
As I have noticed in the state of modern affairs, modern women are generally labeled typically as recreational use only. So there's not, you're not really doing the wrong thing by avoiding any type of serious potential commitment with someone with enough fucking goddamn emotional baggage to sink a cruise ship. So yeah.
Well, you see, Smokey, that's pretty funny to me because you say at least in our brothel, our women have standard, and they're not cheating asshole, even if you give them the STD and the AIDS. So, yeah, even if we get the STD and the AIDS and the cancer possibly, but our women have standards even in the brothel. I mean, they wouldn't even fuck you if you ain't shit. But in the Western women, we have problem because at least a woman has a more standard. But apparently, it's now succeeding in the East now. You have more self-righteous Asian bitches, and now we have a divorce rate of possibly 30%, and now we just like to date gay women altogether.
Book. Don't you have a human trafficking ring?
No, I don't, but I do like to make baby soup.
Book. Put the bimbos in the human trafficking ring. Put explosive collars on them, like from Fallout.
Yeah.
And that's one way you can secure white bimbos.
That'll nail it. Yep, there you go.
Motherfucker, that's how we turn white bimbos into black bimbos with black napalm,
Just have them snort a line of coke off your dick, bro.
I'm
right,
sorry,
here
what the fuck is that coke?
Here's the asmongold.
It's the opposite of Pepsi.
Oh Lord! Oh no! Oh God! It's
Is that a spider on the knife?
Yes, that's a wolf spider. and
that's not even food. What? That's not even food on those utensils. That's
Okay.
That's a sink full of mold, William. That's
Okay,
what that
so-
is.
Yes, that is a wolf spider. Asmongold says that he kept it in
Oh
the
my
kitchen
God.
as long as it killed wasps, but that he caught 2 wasps in the house, so the troll toll had to be made.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so here's the after picture, and that looks modestly better. It's still not great, but it's good enough.
His kitchen is from like the 70s.
That kitchen just went from a Sabra liker to Arab.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
that.
What? No.
Yeah, hold on. Let me zoom and enhance.
What is going on?
Oh, it won't let me fucking.
No, you can't live like that. Come on, dude.
Motherfucker, that looks like my barn back in Vietnam,
That's so much shit happening. Okay, so that's the before. Let's see the after.
It doesn't look that much
Before,
different.
after.
He made
I
sure
mean,
to
it's a
drink
lot
that
of- it's
fucking Baja
progress.
Blast. Look in that before picture. You can see like a 30-pack of Baja Blast.
You know
On
what?
the left there.
No, that's. I think that's Dasani water. If it's not, like, I don't know what it is.
Well, it just looks blue.
It's
The
bottles of
microplastics.
I mean, he wasn't wrong. Look at all the Amazon packages that his mom bought. She's been dead for a hot minute too.
That
It's been,
picture
like,
gives me anxiety.
Yeah. All remaining boxes have been designated to go to charity. Oh, okay.
Like he's not ashamed of any of this. He
So
doesn't.
he's donating the rest of the shit that was left over, like the unopened Amazon packages and stuff. They've all been donated to charity. That's cool.
Is
what we
it?
got here.
Is it if he's donating packages covered in rat piss? Is that a benevolent thing to do?
I mean, somebody will be all right with the cat piss or rat piss. That's right. He doesn't have a pet. I forgot about that. Oh God, my fucking back
Except
is killing me.
except for the sink spider.
Yeah. Oh fuck. I miss him though. I can't wait till he's back. That's gonna be
I despise Asmongold. I'm sorry, I can't get into it. Personally, I think his takes are terrible most of the time.
Well, Smokey, think of the biohazard boxes as a form of justifiable anti-natalism.
Yeah, maybe.
Let me put it
Yeah.
this way: considering all the retards supporting Palestine and shit, those children will never have to grow up facing all of that horse shit. So at least see it positively that way. So it
That's
is giving
a
to
fair
charity.
point. That's a fair point.
I think
the only
I'm looking
legacy
at this-
Asmongold will leave behind is mold.
Just slime
Or
trail.
we could
mold.
we could give the children to Book Lau so he can use them in his trafficking ring. What do you think of that, Buck?
Asmon bald. He's bald, guys. Bald. Carl's bald. Bald.
I take it Book is busy whipping someone.
I want to talk. Look at my slowly receding hairline. It's like the fucking glaciers, allegedly.
Do you have the bald spot where the yarmulke goes yet?
No, bro, I don't. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's why the yarmulke was invented. Rabbi Shmuley will tell you all about that.
Well, actually, I think it was invented because the Jews read that they had to cover their heads, and they're like, "What's the smallest hat possible for us to be able to get away with this commandment
Let me just
to still be
look
in
at that.
compliance, but not have to wear a hat?"
That is legitimately.
What's the least we could possibly do, but still technically be following this command by God?
Oh yeah, I did. I got banned the first time because of the monkeypox thing. That's true.
That's literally like Walmart employee logic. Like, what's the bare minimum I can do to avoid getting fired?
Yeah, that's
Well, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Dude, that was not what I did. I did the fish. I mixed the fucking paint. You remember the fucking paint?
I didn't. I was dicking around. I would literally tell people. I would tell people when. Okay, so in our department, when somebody had something they needed to do that was really important, but they absolutely didn't want to fucking do it, I said, tell management that Will said he was going to do it, so you didn't worry about it, and then I just wouldn't do it and wouldn't care. That's literally what I did. I would change my name tag every day. I actually changed my name tag to QWO once. Just
I remember you used to answer the phone, and then you would put him on hold and then just not talk to him. You just leave him on hold.
Oh yeah. When they got belligerent, I would just leave them on hold and wouldn't say anything, and they'd be like, "People keep calling electronics," and I'd be like, "Oh, I don't know. There must be something wrong with the phone." And then they'd be like, "It's off the hook." And I was like, "Oh man, who did that? Who was Logan?"
Oh, bless Logan's heart.
I know. He moved out to what fucking state is that? I think it's Washington or Oregon. I can't remember.
Do you remember Bobby Steele? Robert?
No, who the
It was Robert.
Robert.
Yeah, he was like autistic to some degree.
Oh.
Every day he brought up how he was friends with the voice actor for Gohan in Dragon Ball. He's like, you my friend? And he pulled like a picture that he got from like a convention, and I was like, yeah, buddy, that's your friend.
Oh my god.
He was a nice guy.
Do you remember what kind of weeaboo shit are you into? With Morgan?
Oh,
there was
God.
This, oh my god. So
he was like the chubby one with the long hair, right? I think he was gay.
I think he's a she now.
Yeah, go figure.
To be honest.
Well, he's still a he, but he can, put whatever letters in front of it that he wants.
Well, anyway, there was this dude named Morgan who looked like a fat chick for all intents and purposes. And there was this Japanese girl who started working there.
Oh, yeah, the cashier.
She was talking to Ben with an H. She was talking to Ben's sister or brother. Oh, it was his little brother. That's right. And Morgan just starts asking this Japanese girl all kinds of uncomfortable questions, like, "Do you eat pocky?" Or like, "What's your favorite sushi roll?" And like, "Do you own a kimono?" Cringe shit like that. Cringe weeb shit. And then she's like, "Oh, I gotta go." And Ben's sitting there. He was watching this whole thing. And oh no. Right, no. Okay. Morgan was talking to the Japanese girl, and then Ben's younger brother goes up to the Japanese girl while Morgan's there. and goes, "So what kind of weeaboo shit, weeaboo faggot shit are you into?" Right in front of Morgan. It was the funniest fucking shit.
Yeah, that dude got tilted so fucking easy, man. He hated me with a passion.
Oh yeah, you know, I went to high school with that guy, and I was new to school. I was redoing freshman year in a different district, and Morgan's locker, apparently from they had already sorted out lockers or some shit. Morgan's locker was right next to mine, and Morgan walks in, and I said, because I literally thought that Morgan was a chick, I said, "Hey, I think you're in the wrong locker room. The women's locker room's on the other side." And he goes, "I'm a fucking dude," and I'm like, "Oh, well, I wouldn't have known that. I apologize. I was nice about it." But then Morgan cast a spell on me later on in English, like days later. It was very fucking weird. That dude, I don't know if Morgan sorted his shit out or not, but he was very fucking weird. Yeah. We got a Texas Roadhouse in the area, which we didn't have ever. We've never had a Texas Roadhouse here. And the day that it opened up was like his birthday, and he was like, "Oh, we got to go to Texas Roadhouse," and he was so jazzed to be riding the mechanical bull fucking thing. I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" And he's like, "Will you come to my birthday?" And I was like, I got AIDS that day, dude. I can't."
Yeah, you got COVID.
I know. Something made me cringe. Isn't that wild?
Wait, so this person got pissed off that you called him a futanari, and he literally casted a hex on you.
Yeah, Black Bible. I know what you're about to say. I've seen it. I've seen it for research purposes. Yeah. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Thank Christ.
I actually knew what you were talking about. You said the words in the wrong order.
Oh, it's Bible Black. You're right. That's right. Okay, we're nearing the end of the show. I'm going to see if I'm going to call John here. We'll see. I can't guarantee he'll answer. But I'm going to Coffee Brand Coffee right now, and I'm going to check my orders. There better be 12 fucking orders in there, or so help me God, I'll run a train on you in Minecraft.
Speaking of coffee,
Peru said she was going to place an order.
Well, we're going to see about that shit. We're going to fucking...
Speaking of coffee, there is more coffee. There's more coffee. A shipment in Vietnam. No joke, guys. There's like literally a coffee capital in Vietnam. I just forget which name was.
Do they
somewhere
use
around Ho Chi
child
Minh, I
labor?
guess.
So
I don't know. Well, maybe a little bit, kind of technically, but they get paid like adults.
I think they use ladyboy.
Well, because Jeremy definitely doesn't use child labor in his coffee because he would be honest about it and tell us. So he definitely doesn't use any child labor. I want to make that very, very clear.
You know what's fucked is my personal coupon code to order like promo material and like shit that like just for me to drink is also 10%. But the problem is it's 15% with my coupon code and the referral link. So I actually get less of a discount than all of you, and I work for the company.
That is true.
That's
yeah.
ridiculous. We got to fix that. I got to at least give me 15% off or 16 or 15 and a half or some shit. Okay. 22 referrals, 14 orders, 64% conversions, $498.30 in sales, $110.17 in earnings. Products sold this month, 0. I'm going to fucking kill myself after this stream, so no stream next week.
We'll just get an AI set up for you.
We didn't get enough. We didn't get enough fucking coffee orders. I'm shutting it down. No, but
maybe we should try. Maybe we should try partnering with a product that people actually want. Maybe
like My Pillow. If you go to mypillow.com and use promo code.
See, now I would even probably buy a pillow just for the meme. Actually,
get a My Pillow and then order the pillowcases off of our.
Yes.
Fucking Teespring
base. Yeah, totally.
obviously a retard.
That's actually, you know what's fucked is that's unironically a good idea.
Oh, I'll get my own Rhonda pillow, but it'll have my pillow stuffing in it.
Oh
That
yeah. So we'll sell them. They're awful in real life. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
guess what?
that
Somebody
might
take her wrench. You're fucking banned.
That might
You're
be
fucking
true, though.
banned. Don't you ever talk shit
Well,
about my.
Nikki, if you buy it, it would just be for the meme, really. You know, you don't have
Yeah,
to.
you
use
buy
it,
you buy a My Pillow, right? And then you get the pillowcase with it's a mini Rhonda.
Actually, Nikki's not the first person I've heard say that. Actually,
I'm gonna come back on this street next week with a My Pillow.
I think I have one.
And I will. I'm gonna have one. I will get the. I will. I stood up for Pillow Man. All right. He let people sleep in the store during the hurricane. It's a real thing.
I do have a My Pillow.
You do?
Yeah.
Is it a Vegeta My Pillow?
No, it's just a.
wait. The hurricane story.
Oh my God! It's over 9,000.
That wasn't the My Pillow guy that let people sleep in the store during the hurricane. That was the guy in Texas that made Joel Osteen look like a cunt, and he owned a furniture store.
Oh, I thought it was My Pillow guy.
No,
A
completely different guy? Yeah, no.
Oh,
what do you think about Joel Osteen?
He would have.
Joel Osteen is indeed in.
I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
Great. And the title of Joel Osteen's most popular book, Your Best Life Now, I will honestly say he is 100% correct. He is definitely living his best life now because he will be burning in hell for the rest of eternity.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
given.
It's kind of crazy how much money he has for just being a glorified motivational speaker.
Yeah, that is pretty well. Yeah, actually, and there's lots of emotional manipulation that
Joel
motivational
Kenneth
speakers
Copeland,
employ.
all prosperity preachers, basically living their best lives now.
Correct. Yeah, that is true, Scotty. Yeah, that's not wrong. Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, God kind of wants life to be difficult, because through difficulty is the only way that you grow and rise as a human being. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, what do I know? But
are you familiar with Chaos Kampf?
No.
It's okay. So it's basically, long story short, it's basically bringing order to the chaos. And of course, like the idea with struggling is that you overcome it. Basically.
Right. Okay.
Too tired to go into it too much, but yeah.
I've heard somebody relate it to like forging a sword. You have to put it in the fire, get it hot, and then you got to beat on it with a fucking hammer and repeat the process in order to forge like a strong sword.
Yep.
Kenny had a good PhD colleague that had an interesting thought on the philosophical existence of those things. But
Smokey, sorry to break your train of thought, dude, but how has Kenny been? Have you talked to him recently?
Unfortunately, I have not. I have messaged him. I have called him a couple times, but he is definitely kind of in his own universe right now with a whole kind of interesting cornucopia of human beings. He has found himself. How do I put this? He has, last I spoke with him, he has found himself very happily accepted amongst certain kind of heavier, less reputable members of society that have wanted to turn their lives to doing good and Christianity and things like that. Like he's become well associated with, bikers and members of biker gangs and some of the lower echelon of society. And he seems to be doing a very interesting and unique form of ministry work right now that he feels himself called to. And I don't think it's necessarily exercising all of his talents that he could in certain venues, but he seems to be doing what God is calling him to, and God bless him to it. And if that's what it is, then that's what it is. So that's the last I heard of him. He is out there. He is, as far as I know, still alive. I hope to God he is.
But I haven't heard from him in probably a good 6-7 months. So I'm not entirely sure. But last I heard, he had a kind of a very different and eclectic group of people that he was ministering to. So
I miss Kenny.
So
yeah, I miss Kenny too. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I miss Kenny too. It's a damn shame that he doesn't have the cell phone. Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh, he does have a cell phone? Oh, he just never answers it? Oh, he's fucking dumb? Oh, he's dead? He's never coming back? Oh, okay.
I remember that there was a blonde hoe that accused him of stealing $200.
Yeah.
Well,
He
she's
scammed.
disappeared off the internet too, hasn't she? There, William.
Yeah, fuck them all. Fuck them
Oh
all.
yeah, she did. She did.
Hey, so yeah. By the way, with Boki and Scotty in here, do either of you know why Olive and Praise are having a little bit of hissy fit fight with each other right now? Is it theological? Is it
Well, I can give
personal?
you two things. One, because ever since the dude came along, things got so dysfunctional, like to the point where
The
even
dude is, by the way, the username.
Oh no, I know him. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we've had a run
Okay,
into
all right,
that
yeah, sure.
retard before. He's a drunkard, insane, meth grace retard.
Yeah, he
and
is.
I,
Yeah, oh,
to
yeah,
this
he's-
day, I am still incredibly shocked that fucker hasn't OD'd yet.
Yeah,
that
he's
has
nuts.
shocked me.
I'm with Scotty on that one. I'm shocked that he hasn't been OD'd. And second of all, they just had a stream recently. Now I know you guys don't like Ryan, but I'm gonna tell you right now, he has been quite tolerable. Although I'm keeping caution. But you know, Bill and Dude was in the same room with Praise, and my goodness, that is like a good example for the 40-year-old man with no sort of an uncle figure. And then they were talking about Ryan doing 50,000 squats on potatoes, but ironically, they're also the same fat fucks talking shit about another fat fuck. So, I mean, what do you expect from
Yeah,
a bunch of hypocrites?
Hey, Tom, how many fucking squats are you doing? Oh, none. Oh, you're obese. Oh, you're diabetic. Oh, you're dying. You're having a heart attack right now. Oh, you're in hell.
They're all pigs and
Oh, you're
shit.
burning. Oh,
Gives a whole new meaning to pigs in a
No,
blanket.
Wilkin Kate. You see, he does the squatting on the hot pocket.
Olive like that.
I thought maybe it was simple as Olive had just burned his Stofers one night or something, and they were having tissy over that.
Under the door.
I told you, motherfucker, it's got tooth lasagna.
No, Olive. Absolutely fucking not. It's your fucking turn to wash, mama. Last time I washed her, she threw her diarrhea at me, and I got pink eye for a whole fucking month. She ruined my good wife beater during that whole fucking fiasco, too. That horny cunt tried to fuck me and pert near ripped my fucking shirt clear off. She probably thought I was Paw. I tried telling her Papa died 10 years ago, but her fucking dementia must have been playing up again because that skanky fucking whore bit me, and now I got a bite mark on my inner thigh that's infector-pated and what looks like the shape of Texas to boot. I swear that woman could eat corn through a picket fence. Yee-haw!
Animation courtesy.
Love it.
Stop attacking his family, you asshole.
I attack my family.
Yeah, the sparrow flew the coop, and now Olive and Praise are just retarded, and the dude is a psychopath. No doubt
Get
about
my
it.
mom's name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the dude is nuts, and that's gonna That's gonna be fun to watch when Praise eventually betrays him, as he does literally everyone. That'll be some fun fireworks to watch. That'll be interesting.
Beautiful.
Czar, how tolerable Ryan the Presbyterian is to all of this free grace garbage. It really is bizarre, truly unsettling. That's such a clearly vile and damnable heresy, and the proponents of it are so easily able to mingle with him. It's almost like Ryan himself is a complete and utter theological fraud. Well, and also he can't debate and he can't defend any position he holds, and he's a coward. Actually, he's probably the only person on the planet that has palsy that actually deserves it.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
What are you, retarded? So I know you're not retarded, but what are you, Down syndrome?
Rest in peace.
Oh God! All right, it's been 2.5 hours. I have a lot of stuff I have to do.
Yeah, I have things to do too.
I'm gonna be up for the next probably 2 hours. I probably won't get to bed until probably 1:30 in the morning. So I just have too much to do. I couldn't get to it because I have a kid and he destroys anything that I fix. So that's okay though. I love the little shit. So Anyway, thanks everyone for fucking being here. Holy shit, there's a decent amount of people in chat today. Let's see if I can get everyone, because I do like to shout out people. Just because I appreciate everyone being here. Christian Carpenter, Boki, fucking Nikki, Shep, Guru Lady, obviously everyone who's here, Scotty, Boki.
N-word.
Hey, yeah.
You all.
Luke Thompson, I have no idea who that is, but they're here. Mindbreaker. What's the takeaway? Did I say that one? I know I said Christian Carpenter. It's a lot of the same people talking in chat. Save Your Hearts. No idea who that is, but thanks for
Luke
being
Thompson.
here.
He was there.
Yeah. Wait, is that somebody I should know?
I don't know. That's what his name is.
Oh, okay. Anyway, thanks everybody for being here. We're gonna fuck off now. We'll see you guys next week. I think I'm gonna read my comments that I left on videos. I have a lot of screenshots of those, and I was scrolling through them, and some of them are wicked fucking funny. Some of them are just funny because I have no idea what the context is anymore. So I don't know what'll happen next week, but I think it's been 8 days. So I think Asmongold comes back Tuesday. So we'll have another Asmongold update. And I think we're a couple days out from the invasion of Ukraine by North Korea, because they're committing 200,000 troops to aid the Russian front in Ukraine. So that's happening.
Oh,
the election.
That's definitely two powers you want to merge together. That's great.
I don't know what we'll end up talking about. I normally don't until the day before, but there will be a stream.
Well, hey, all those North Koreans will finally get fed, and I'll die on a battlefield in several years.
Yeah, they might get there and just decide to live there then after that.
They're just like, yeah, this is little North Korea now. This is West Korea.
Woo!
They're going to find out.
They just run off to central Germany. You know, it's bye.
Yeah.
They're going to find out that Kim Jong-un didn't invent the burrito, and their minds are going to get blown.
What do you mean
talking
TV
about?
exists?
The divine mandate invented McDonald's. Don't question the divine mandate, dude.
Yeah, they're all going to taste McDonald's, and then they're all going to defect. That's what's going to happen.
No, they're all going to go to Wendy's and eat chili.
You're going to get a Frosty like Mr. Deeds.
What the fuck a Dio? What the fuck's a Krabby Patty? Okay, I got to get going. I'll see you guys later. Everybody have a good night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I'm gonna hit that
Bye.
in a few hours. Bye.